Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents the Red Star Rising campaign. I, Dan Latham, am the Dungeon Master, Game Master, or whatever you want to call it, to run this fantastic group of players through the Red Star Rising brought to you by GUI Cube. All our maps and minis that you see on the screen are brought to you courtesy of the Roll Hit Die, not Roll Hit Die, the Roll20 app on the computer.
You have an app?
Well, I don't.
Nice.
I wish I did. I don't have that kind of money.
I am programming now, so.
Wow, I've got two programmers apparently, or kind of something like that. So let's see. Without further ado, I'll let my players introduce themselves. We'll skip over the one who's directly below me and move to. Okay. Well, that's really going to be a problem.
What happened?
We lost someone.
Is it wooka wooka
The
wooka?
camera's just screwed up.
Yes, the cameras just went haywire. All right, Joy.
Yep.
So
I think somebody left.
our spy left.
We
Your
are
spy.
I blame the spy.
Yeah,
Yes.
blame the spy.
All right.
We still love the spy.
It would not be us if there weren't some issues first thing.
Ta-da!
All right, so go ahead, let my players introduce themselves as per usual while I fix this mess up.
So, under who he shall not be named was Tara.
Was it?
I think at one
My
point
name's
in time it
Sarah,
was.
like Shailene, and here's to hoping this fun map that we find ourselves on doesn't kill us.
Well, there's a lot of hope there. Yeah, a lot of wishful thinking. All right, following that will be Hernan, I believe was the next one in line. According
I
to the
think
half
so.
screwed up camera anyway. There we go.
My name is Curtis Ross. Tonight I am playing Hernan, the fire-touched fighter of the group. De facto leader, I guess. And a parental
Oh, sorry.
parental figure, I guess, goes with that title. So
All right.
No,
I wasn't expecting to be, but apparently that's how it works.
no.
And the gentleman who is speaking up right now.
I am Michael Roderick, portraying Sayer Cress. And since Hernan is now said I'm the leader, now I know who to rebel against and who to give a hard time to. So, you're welcome.
Following that, of course, is Smedley. Yeah, I know you're not on the screen, but I'm working on it.
Smedley.
You can see the top of her hair.
Is that, yep, that was her.
My name is Fallon, and I play a Smedley, the barbarian, and I'm still not a lich. And 1 second.
We're still early.
All right, and she has something else to announce.
Oh.
Oh.
Today is my birthday.
What?
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
I knew we should have canceled this stream.
You'll be happy to know Ronnie likes to sing happy birthday to people in public, so
I do.
give him a moment to do that.
Happy birthday to you.
Just remember, not that old, not that old.
Oh,
Tone it down.
oh my bad. So on that note, I'm
Happy
Ronnie.
birthday. My birthday is-
Mr. President.
President.
Whatever. That's what happens. I'm good.
Yeah, I guess last but not least, I'm Ronnie.
And-
I play
Sorry.
Sadir, the air-touched monk,
Child killer.
the fire starter and hothead of the group. I guess
I mean,
Major Deeps.
just because you've burned a child or two in your adventuring days doesn't necessarily make you that much of a hothead.
Please don't kill me during today, because today's my
Yeah.
birthday, and I really don't want to be burned alive or
we-
shot to death or anything like
Why
that.
don't you try not
You're
to
very
hit
picky about your
people
dates.
I
in the
got a
back with a
sword.
crossbow?
That was an accident.
Mhm.
So was his.
It was an accident.
happened once.
It was an accident, she says.
All right, so
Sorry.
before we introduce our newest player to our lovely family here, most people who have watched us will probably recognize this individual, but we'll introduce him here in a second. Who would like to give a nice little recap of what happened last week for a GUI reward?
Did I write one? What's the day?
Don't everybody holler for
yeah,
it
and I
once.
had a note at the end if nobody else wants to do it.
It sounds like you
I
just
want to hear your
volunteered.
note at the end.
Go for it.
It was really short.
Go for it.
All right, so we were heading south along the road, and we found. Oh wait, no, I can't. I don't have the whole thing.
Too late.
OMG.
Figure it out.
I don't remember.
What
Really?
did you do last time?
Really, I did really good last time. I have remind Dan of giveaway.
So we had poop, poop, poop.
Were we still in the castle? Were we
No,
fighting
we're
our
on
way
the
in?
road.
So
I
when
know
we
we're on
when we
the
got
road.
there,
Had
when
we
we
made
started,
our way out of the castle by then?
I can tell you when we had started, I was kind of keeping the rear guard, keeping you guys safe, covering your ass because I cover asses, and
you
there
do.
was a little bit of a
Usually you're wrong.
brouhaha. What?
Usually your own.
Well, that's the most important one to cover. There was a little bit of a brouhaha, but we know what to do when we have to throw down. Then we found this jerk who was trying to bargain with us while we were trying to open up the thing with the thing that you had to spin. By the way, this is kind of how Sire would tell someone, right? And he was a jerk because he wouldn't tell us what to do and was trying to like hold out on us. So we were like, either you stay here, screw you, we're out. And then we actually left him there.
And the big brain solved the puzzle.
I believe we both arrived at the solution, sir.
Sounded like
You were
a
a
kind of a
little slow,
joint effort there.
Anyway.
And we got back.
Then we got back to camp and did some camp things. And I haven't slept in a while.
Hey,
I'm really tired.
Super
Marcus,
tired.
Yes.
I need my sleep.
do you have your vicious mockery thing brought up on this game on this page?
No. I don't.
And remind Dan of giveaway.
Yes. During our break today, I'll bring up the setup, and we will give another free portfolio away to one lucky winner. Smedley, because birthday. Oh.
The hell did you do the points, Dan?
I gotta fix that. Thank you for pointing that out. The points were changed
Some Monday
for
games
a Monday
changing
game,
it up.
Got you.
and now I must. What in the frill just happened?
Oh, Bing. Welcome to Bing.
Sayer, are you
Sponsored
done?
by
Do
Microsoft.
you have more?
Okay, well, I guess.
Ooh, Edge, you're upgrading.
Mm.
Do you have anything else, Rod?
What was that damn thing out?
Huh?
Yeah, there were conversations and stuff, but I was really tired, and that was the most important stuff.
Oh, I meant about what's now. Now we're going south on the road, and we were told that we had to go find.
I know, and I'm trying to stay awake. That's the most important thing.
Okay, so as we're going, I will fix the points things so
Okay.
that I'm not doing it live on the screen here. So I will pop this one, and bring it over here out of the way so that we can continue with what we're doing. Alrighty then. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for what's going on. But Smedley, you have, since it's your birthday, advantage or inspiration as it's put on our Monday night game.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
So let's see.
Once stuff's fixed, you'll probably get other things.
Alright, so
Yeah.
managing the rewards now. Let's turn this one off. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one on.
So
Alright.
this was a huge map, right?
What
Yeah.
happened?
This is a huge map.
Very much so, yes.
Pretty.
Let's see. The squares are still 5 feet, but the map is massive. So,
It's pretty though.
Okay, so I think that's done. Should be done. Alright.
No!
It's done.
He did not give her disadvantage. We're savage, bro.
well, I mean, the points were not there for me to give, so I did the next best thing.
I know.
GUI item.
Okay, so. Well, I guess we're gonna jump right into this. Anyway, so when we left off, you guys had gotten back to the camp, and you guys had helped set up camp, right? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I believe you were given instructions
We were.
that you were
Yep.
going to need to go and get some wood, some food, deal with
We
some
got-
ogre problems,
We got a
possibly,
shopping list.
and get
3
some
bags
water.
for wood, 3 bags for food, 3 iron axes, 5 large water skins, and then ogre issues.
Oil
And
lamp.
then
In the
Identified
process,
the ogres.
in the process of all that, and we'll take care of the GUI item, I guess, here in a
Mhm.
little bit, or the 2 items, apparently, for
Mhm.
Smedley here in a minute. And of course, she, being as humble as she is,
Are you saying I'm faking?
I think you're fishing for something more, but
Oh, so you have an item and a
So-
reward
2 items
Two
and
items.
all right.
and
So
a
you can go ahead and take care of the reward on your own.
and advantage.
and disadvantage.
And disadvantage.
You have
Okay, so
advantage and
regular
disadvantage, so we'll take care of that in a second, and we'll take care of your 2 GUI items. So as you guys are getting ready to head out, and you guys are told there's possibly 2 entrances to enter into the woods from where you're at, Kenna is suffering from some sickness that was making her burn up. You guys probably noticed some of that earlier in the last session where she was. Well, I mean, everybody's hungry right
She had a
now.
little something right here.
Yeah, she had the little thing pop up on her face from something, and she also was burning up, like almost like she had a fire inside. It was making her sick.
Yeah, she said she did not feel well.
She'd gotten from possibly bugs of some sort at one point in time. So her and Vanessa take off to go get that treated and taken care of. Mother Vanessa sends word, just whispers to one of the youngsters, and sends word deeper into the camp. And a few minutes later, our newest player comes walking towards Mother Vanessa. And let's go ahead and give an introduction to our newest
God.
player.
He's coming over here, y'all.
Hello, I am Marcus Scott. I am playing Creedon Sharn. Sure, that's how I'll pronounce it. He's a 5'9", slim-built half-elf, blonde hair, very charismatic and awe-inspiring.
He's so pretty.
Yes.
You got them
And-
nice look like a little hoop earring in his right ear, and you get the silver blue eyes and blonde hair.
Sarcastic
Purdue
smirk.
has some-
We don't do sarcasm here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
we'd never do that.
And I might be, ooh, never mind. I'll wait till we interact.
All right. So as this gentleman comes, and I believe it's pronounced Crendon, Crendon.
Okay.
So as he comes walking towards, yes, Crendon, me boy, and I just went to
Yes.
Krabby Patty there for a moment.
No, it would have needed to have been gruffer. Clinton, my boy! Kind of, and you get the little pirate.
Yes, Crendon.
Yes, what can I do you for?
Alrighty then. It would appear that the ladies are sick, and the group may need someone else to assist them on their scouting as well as picking up the items in question. They can fill you in more on that. Let's see.
I just cleaned my boots. You want me to go out there with them?
Yes, your boots. Anyway, she reaches in the back of the wagon where you guys had given her all the stuff that you've collected since the encounters have started, and pulls out something you guys remember finding next to a headless troll's body underneath a bridge earlier in the chapter. This chapter? No, it wasn't this chapter. It's chapter 2. It is called was it an Orpharion? It's called the Resonant Storm Ophirion, and she will tell you that she identified it. It is magical, and what it does, it contains 4 spell levels. Can use 1 level to cast Thunder Wave. Can use 2 levels to cast Knock or Shatter. And I will tell you for certain if it recharges at the end of the day or not, but for right now, you know. Oh, it also is a +1, so you can pretty much, you know, if you wanted to go full kiss with it, you can beat somebody with it, and it counts as a +1 Great Club.
Oh, okay.
Water is no joke.
And
And
the
it's Shatter and what else?
Shatter,
Thunderwave.
Knock for 2 levels, and Thunderwave for 1. And it has 4 spell levels in it. So 4 spell slots, however you want to work those out.
So 4 slots, basically. 1 is 1, the
And
other 2 are 2.
by the way, those levels are reset after a long rest.
Long rest.
The spells, your spellcasting ability and spell save DC, they use yours. So whatever your spell DC and whatever your to hit with spells is, remember it'll use yours. So you have that, and the other items in which we've given you, decked you out with a little bit to make you work as a playable character. So yes, travel with him, assist him. I think you're ready.
Oh, if I must, I'll show him how it's done.
Oh, great. As a DM, I can see where this is going to go already.
So as you're walking over and she's asking you to join us, I'm just kind of like playing with my dagger and looking at you. And what do you think you're going to do? Play us a song?
I can play you a song, show you how to dance, whatever's needed.
I mean, happy to have you if you think you can be helpful.
Oh, I'm always helpful.
I've heard that from men before.
All right.
She's heard that from a lot of men before.
Apparently.
Like, more than we can count.
Don't be
That's
jealous.
sad since we're teenagers.
I'm not jealous. Good for you.
Did you roll for your GUI reward yet? Please do so we can get that out of the way. I know you're doing some sort of typing
So,
thing here.
Crendon, I know we've always gotten along pretty well, but I just, on the record, I know I've said this to you before, and I'm going to say it again. I know everyone says you're the pretty boy, but don't forget that I am just as much a pretty boy as you are. So don't let anyone tell you different.
You're a halfling, right?
No.
Oh my gosh! No.
Half
Oh,
drow.
yeah.
He's
So
half
you're
drow,
the
but he's half drow.
half dark elf and quite charismatic. I don't use it. I mean, I don't use it for good, but I don't, but it's there. Actually, technically, I have some levels of sorcerer, so I guess I do use it. And by some, I mean 1. And probably 1 because, I don't know, are there any levels left in this campaign? I think we've maxed it, 2. I think maybe.
I think so. I think this is a level 2 campaign.
Well, at the point it is. Say, give me.
5 years later.
That wasn't passive aggressive at all, Tara. It's okay.
Not at all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Smedley, I need. We'll say.
Marcus, how do you? You've been watching pretty much, I think, since we started, right? So you mostly a lot. I remember you were screwing us over with points a whole bunch of times there,
A lot.
and so you know our characters pretty well. How can you suggest to me how you get along with us? And I'm asking because.
Yeah,
I need to know what I'm trying to do as our characters interact rather than hail and well met, fellow. I know you. We're all traveling together.
Please
so
do that and just that forever because that's hilarious.
He knows of you guys. He gets along with y'all, but he's kind of arrogant or vain is how he presents himself. So, however you would interact with someone who's
okay. No. When you start acting arrogantly, I try to do it more.
Oh, fun.
This is going.
What I was saying.
This can.
That's what I was saying when this started out, and I'm listening to him talk. I was like, "Oh, this is going to be great."
It's a friendly competition.
All right,
You know,
so
It's
Crendon-
just I'm better looking.
Okay, that's how this is gonna go.
I'm so happy I'm a girl.
I mean, if that's what you need to, sleep at night, then we'll leave it at that. I'm a nice guy.
You are a
But
nice
women
guy.
prefer blondes.
Oh,
Debatable.
I mean, technically, wouldn't I be blonder than you, though?
Bleached, maybe?
Kind of white.
Yeah.
White hair.
Kind of like gray hair, like you're an old man.
Actually, if I recall correctly, you're the oldest. So I probably have better stamina.
oh my God!
Okay, so I'm gonna go, and when you guys are done measuring, can we go gather
Do it
the
again.
things we need for the?
Oh, we're not measuring. That would be inappropriate, madam.
Right, and
I
Do we
said
need to
there's no
measure?
competition.
Right. Doing kind of. Excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh my!
9 o'clock.
I didn't say anything.
Oh,
Don't worry, I will not Chris Evans.
Oh my!
Sorry, too soon.
Oh.
And how's everybody else today?
Oh.
Well, thank you for helping me with that, Marcus. I'm
problem.
the kind of the kind of player where I do need to know that sort of thing because it does affect what I do. So I appreciate you giving us some detail. Well, giving me some detail. Didn't matter the others.
Okay, so the two items in which you were given. So happy birthday to you, Fallon. The first item you're given is called a Club of Stunning. I mean, it's so pretty, it's stunning.
Oh my!
It's a 10.
And that was the first item, and I'll hand the card to you so you can actually read what it says. Because I can actually do that with you. The second one is an elven short bow, +1. I guess, payback for the fact you had to turn in the other bow. So here you go. Go ahead. Instructions and stuff are on the back. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision to make.
Do we?
Yes, you do.
Rule of yes.
All right, so you
Yep.
set off to the southwest on the road. And I know I read this last week, but since we're starting with a new player, I'm going to read them again. So you set off to the southwest of the road. Cillian has not nearly set, but the slowly thickening cloud cover makes the time seem later. Above you, the red star shines down from behind the misty veil. Yet, somehow, even in the waning light of the day, it still lightly bathes the road and trees in muted red. As with each night since it appeared, it disturbs your mind and quickens the beating of your heart. Then, somewhere to the east of you, a wolf howls, high and long, shaking you from your dark thoughts. It seems a lonely and mournful cry that welcomes the coming storm. The wind is strengthening. Best you hurry. As you walk, your thoughts wander to Cray and Calnesse. That they could be so harmed is beyond your mind. To have lost Borag is even more surreal and deeply painful. You still can't believe he's gone. A huge, kind ogre man was as much a father to you as any. What will you do without him? Who shall assume the mantle of leading the troop along with Calnesse? And, of course, what if Cray and Calnesse do not fully recover? This will make the troop much weaker. The pain brings a tear to your eye as you look back towards the camp with a heavy heart. The screeching cry of a quailin bird in the nearby tree brings your thoughts back to the task at hand. You are continuing in the southerly direction along the road, seeking a decent path into the thick forest. There will be no game out here in the open, nor are you likely to find fresh water or dry wood on the road, let alone the ogre's den. The north wind blows in a low whispers that belies the dangers to come. It brings a chill that stings your face even though it comes from your back. Soon that wind will pick up speed and drive the soon-to-fall snow against any who are still in the open, roaring with anger like some great beast and dropping the temperature substantially. You need to get back to camp before then. You were told there were 2 entrances. Why don't you tell me, would you like to go to the first one you come to or the second one you come to?
Well, I think we should probably try and see if there's any wildlife tracks at this first entrance before we decide if we want to go down to the second. Do a little perceiving, some investigation maybe, a little bit of survival, who knows what would be best to see if we can try and track any wildlife since we're doing that anyway.
That's smart. We should also, while we're doing that, we can look for a water source and stuff as well.
If we find something on this first one, I say we should track it, but if we don't, there's always a second entrance as well.
Alright, so you want to check out the first entrance first, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
So perhaps about a quarter mile south of the camp, you round a bend in the road and see a break in the trees to the east. It marks a rather wide, rough-worn path that leads into the dense underbrush. You can see large footprints of the ogres in the mud, but there are also small hoof prints in the damp earth leading into the dark woods. The prints continue east, running along the muddy track and into the dark forest. You feel a sense of dread as you ponder entering into the woods while the day darkens around you. So, I will show you what the entrance looks like that you are currently at.
Dun dun dun. No,
And the big body hanging in the middle. There we go.
touch it.
Oh, let me actually
Hey,
show
Dan,
it
I
to
need
my
to step away
players.
for a sec.
Copy that.
Now, they said any meat, really?
Yeah, but do you really want to eat an owl?
They're stringy.
I mean, meat's meat.
Except for
that
that.
owl.
Mm,
That
is that what she
owl-
said?
That's not gonna be enough meat to feed.
Except for that owl looks kind of familiar. To
Oh, okay, never mind
to
then.
you guys.
Just pull it up.
There you go.
Oh, never mind.
And if I'm not mistaken, Sayer has not slept yet, has he?
No. Do I need to get some sleep? I mean, are we going for a while where I have to worry about?
Are we going somewhere potentially where you don't want disadvantage on your
Okay, so
Yeah.
stealth
can you
checks?
guys see my? You can't see my pointer because there is no pointer. Can you see my pointer? No, it's black. Of course
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, we can see the map.
You can see the map.
Yes.
I think you're on a different layer, but
Because
see it
all
on-
the way over here.
yes, please put your characters there.
Yep.
Here.
Yes. I didn't know if dynamic lighting was on this one or not, so
I'm waiting to see
Nope.
where people put characters so I can.
I'm pointing with the yellow line.
Right here.
Why do I not see your yellow line?
Most of the way to the top.
You see my
Oh, I scrolled way down. Wow, this map is huge.
peak?
It's a big one.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. Calm down, child.
All right.
There.
No, I think I just dropped me right where you went.
All right, let me take care of that for you too. Smedley. Edit.
Oh, great! It looks I can see my mini in the. There it is. I have a bit of a delay. I saw my mini show up in roll in Twitch before I saw it on the map for Roll20.
Yeah, because you got. looks
That
like you got
terrible.
2 of them out. So which
And
one?
now, yeah, it's fixed now.
All right, I'll delete it.
I'm really big.
I see that.
Ah,
That's why I'm eating keto now.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
so with that, let me go ahead and take care of Shailene here.
I got jokes.
That's-
Let's
You mad
remove
funny.
you. Yes.
They're not good jokes. You don't have to lie.
mad, you mad funny.
And save. All right, you should be the proper size now for everybody. Are we everybody here? Why do we still have 2 Sayers out?
you don't.
let's see what-
We do.
This is this.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I
see
just
two
saw
now.
another one up here.
Yeah, the second one.
There you
I'm
go, I
seeing
got rid
one
of it.
popping out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here, are
1,
you
2,
casting
3,
mirror
4,
image? What's happening?
5.
So, remember how I said earlier I'm using 2 computers tonight because my personal computer sucks?
Uh-huh.
So that would be why.
All right, so,
Uh,
Crendon, if you...
I had to, again, turn off the speakers and the mic on this computer and use it on that computer, but turn off the camera there instead of here.
Good times.
Very annoying.
Good times.
I have a replacement coming for this one. A couple more weeks.
All
Sorry
right,
about that,
It's fine.
All right, man.
So go
We
ahead
have
and...
done nothing.
Curtis is
Oh,
going
pull
to
your
make
mini
everybody a little dizzy because he keeps spinning that arrow around the screen to try
Oh
to
my
get you to put
God.
your character out there. So why don't you go ahead and bring Crendon out there and put...
I mean, I could just do this instead of giving people vertigo, but that's cool.
it looks like I'm going to have to adjust your
Vertigo's wonderful.
size anyway.
No, thank you. I did
It's a
want
great
to
I got
time.
big head too.
days.
Oh, wait, we got small.
Vertigo's a great time.
All right, Crendon, let's adjust you. Let's remove. And let's add. And then save. So you should be fine now until, of course, the next map comes up and I got to adjust you again. All right, so what are y'all doing?
I'm keeping an eye out around us for any game that I might be able to shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to, have this was a general mention to see if
Yeah,
anyone who is good at such a thing would like to possibly be assisted in making a roll for looking or identifying
I am neither of any
how
of
old
those.
the animal tracks are.
Okay, so I'm you're kind of cutting in and out there for a moment. So I'm under the impression that somebody would like somebody to, I don't know, check the tracks, not traps, but
Traps.
tracks.
Check
Ah,
tracks.
Tracks.
check for traps.
Yep.
Well, you can do that too.
See if we can find the
Do
animal.
you want an investigation or a perception for that? Dan?
I prefer survival. For tracks.
So who has a good wisdom?
Well, I mean, we wouldn't put it that, but like, okay, so who's able to really look at the ground and see what this is? I'm okay at it, but I'm not really good at it. I haven't,
I'm
like,
the world's
trained on it.
okayest survival person.
I'm between good and amazing, which is medium.
All right. Well, then I will give you inspiration, or not inspiration, but
Yeah, bardic
That's-
inspiration.
Guidance
yes,
is what. Oh, okay.
Bard.
So,
it is inspiration. Sorry,
Okay,
it's
so
been a
you're
while
giving
since I played a bard.
so you're giving
All right,
bardic
well-
inspiration.
before you do that, do you want to give that inspiration out right away because you only have a limited number of them?
And we don't rest very often
Yeah, I get.
at all.
Let them have
In
fun.
the sheet, I have 5. I don't know if that's
Oh.
correct.
That sounds right.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. I'm fine with that. I was just, I played a bard once and I ran out real quick because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll leave it up to whoever.
Okay, so whoever wants to give me a survival check, give me a survival check.
And I'll assist that person.
What's your survival?
So who were you giving inspiration to then?
Who's ever doing the survival check?
And
You're giving bardic inspiration, which
Yes.
is specifically what for you? A
A
D6?
D4, I think, at this level. Right.
D6, I think.
I think
Okay.
6 is the lowest.
Yeah.
Could not recall because it's been a while since I've played Larg as well.
So Hernan, do you want to, or not Hernan, Sadir?
I'd feel if I were to do a survival, it'd be about a maybe 2-ish.
Well, I think
Sadir, do you want to do the survival check then? with
since
the
we're trying to
extra
figure out
D6.
the skills here, I think Smedley said they had a 5.
The number 5 is next to my survival rules. I don't know what that
Let me check your sheet for you.
I don't understand.
Yes, you're actually trained in survival.
Well, then heck.
You want me to do it?
Oh. Okay then. Get it, Smedley.
Oh,
Wait.
Okay.
So
Inspired the
just
lich.
click.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
So click survival, and then on.
Oh, Jesus.
look at that.
Look, you don't even have to use that.
Do you want to use that inspiration, or do you want to save that inspiration until later?
I mean,
This is a good thing I did
Save.
something.
Remember, you can use it for an attack roll.
Yeah, you can use it for attack roll later if you
That
wish.
you can get maximum damage on anyway because you got the.
Sidear, you have advantage, by the way, as well. You have advantage. I'm sure they were doing that so you could have it for this particular roll, but
That's fine. I'll pocket that thing.
all right. So yeah, Smedley, you check, and you're looking at these tracks. Of course, you know the ogre tracks, big, huge ogre tracks. But you're like, you stick your fingers down in the little hole, the tracks for the deer. You're willing to bet that a small herd of Westford deer passed through here recently.
Ooh. Which way did they go?
And let's see, with the roll you made, they weren't too far off. Just very recently went through here. Also, one of the impressions, apparently one of the deer might be lame. And it looks like the ogre footprints are obvious and head both into and out of the woods, assuming, let's see. Yeah, so that's what you know. You know one of the deer appeared to be lame, and they've passed through here not too long ago. And of course, like I said, you can tell which one's the ogre's footprints.
So let's, I guess, Hernan, what do we need to do first? Do we need to try and take care of these ogres before we get food so that we're not risking it going bad? Or...
Thought you wanted the Kit Kats.
Well, I
was
mean,
giving you
it's
the
not
Kit
going to go
Kats.
bad
I know.
within a day, really. No,
I mean, if they just passed here, why don't I just stealth after the tracks and shoot a deer?
here's what I'm thinking. The plan is, we'll get all the food and everything, and then we'll identify how many ogres, or unless we come across them as we're making our way, because we don't really want to fight them unless we absolutely have to.
In fact, we were told to try not to.
Yeah, just know the number.
So,
But
If we get close, I can use my poop powder and...
Smedley, can you point to me which way they went? Like, just...
Well, they look like
Up
they
or down?
went that way. Well, that ain't gonna help.
I'll be right back.
That way.
Okay, so I will just automatically like try and stealth and go that way about 20-30 feet and see if I can
gone.
if I can disappear and just try and see if I can see where they went from here.
Okay. So once you guys, I mean, is just you moving up?
She's gonna stealth up and go for it. I'll leave it to her.
All right. How much of a dis are you gonna give her?
I would assume until she decided to come back.
Okay. Noted.
A
The
couple of minutes at most.
the track narrows
Or
to about
not a couple,
5 feet
5.
wide, running east to west with thick vegetation on either side of you, and a rather dense canopy of silver pine branches above your heads, or your head, because you're the only one there. To the west is the road. East leads deeper into the woods, and to a fork in the trail, with the main track running southwest and a second overgrown path heading into a northerly direction. As it is winter, some of the gnarly giants have no leaves, affording you broken views of the surrounded sky and an ever-present menacing red star. Though veiled by the clouds, the crimson hue still shines through. You can hear the wind moving through the branches like a throaty cackles from the flock of riven jackbirds. To the north of the path, you hear a rustling sound.
Does the rustling sound like many deer hooves, or does it sound like, oh, look, big thing tromping through the woods?
Just a rustling sound. Give me a perception check to see if you can determine how much of a rustling sound. Whether it's... You
19?
can probably tell from the 19 roll that whatever's making the rustling sound is kind of low to the ground, so you're not... you're going to assume it's not a deer. It's something probably a little smaller.
Okay. And do I see where the tracks went from here at all? Like, I know that Smedley pointed me in this direction, so I know where the tracks were going, but do I notice any other tracks around here?
Well, give me a survival.
Well, the good rolls were bound to end sometime.
All right, let's see.
We brought hunting dogs.
They're coming for you. At this point in time, no, you won't be able to tell which way to go.
Then I'll go back and just tell them what I found and be like, hey, So I'm not so great at following these tracks, evidently. But it sounds like there was some rustling up, and I'll point to the northern way where you said that there was the rustling,
Mhm.
but it doesn't sound like deer. So I guess wherever you want to head first, and we'll just have to keep an eye out for the deer. I don't want to get separated.
And the
Sounds
woods
good
are
to me.
definitely spooky. Oh, and I'd like to reiterate, y'all are still hungry.
Yeah, you guys didn't let me eat in that place.
You had more than the rest of us.
Yeah, but I mean, not enough. I'm a growing boy. I'm a
Um,
teenager.
it has gotten to the
I need to
point,
eat more.
and the only person who's not hungry, of course, is Crendon because he was in camp eating all day.
We didn't eat
It's
while we were out
it's
there.
gotten the point that those of you who are hungry are actually suffering from a point of exhaustion.
Ugh.
Fun.
Wait, but I ate, right? So I'm okay. Since I ate in the castle.
No, because you were unable to eat. You took a bite, and they smacked it out of your hands, threw it in the fire, so you were unable to get any food.
Sorry.
You don't sound sorry when you say it like
Not
that, you know.
really. Yeah,
Mm.
not so
So,
much.
what are we doing?
You know, there's nowhere to mark exhaustion on the character sheet, so I
I was
guess
just
we'll just have to
looking for that.
pretend it's not there.
Disadvantage on all ability checks.
Yes, I know what it does, but there's no
Just
place to
putting it out
mark
there
it.
so the rest of us do.
Well, maybe I'll get my roll 20 guru there to take care of that for me. So,
So everyone should have the disadvantage advantage toggle on their sheet.
Mhm.
Set it
Yep.
to disadvantage. As Dan basically goes, "Hey guys, thanks for playing." You're like, "Ooh, I didn't expect that." Woohoo!
Did you do something
Using
to
the
him
whole
on
fist
Monday
there,
that we
Doc?
don't know about?
What?
Did you do something to him on Monday we don't know about?
No, not at all.
I'm too old for this shit.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Right.
That was Wednesday.
That's right. That was Wednesday. I GM 3.5 nights a week, so yeah, they do sometimes conflate the things. But I say I'm sure it'll be fine in every game I run.
No,
So.
the bad part is, I got party members that want to eat the dead thing that was hanging from a gallows, and the only
You.
dead thing I saw was myself. So, yeah,
Exciting.
real nice.
All right, so
What are we
quick
doing?
commercial break being now completed.
Mm-hmm.
We're all boned.
If you want to know more about that, come watch us Monday.
Yep. I will, periodically cast guidance on myself. By periodically, I mean about every 58 seconds or so.
All right.
Unless we're trying to be stealthy, because I'm going to need that.
Everybody's
to deal with
passive
this.
perception, I think, will pick this up. So, Crendon, would you care
goes
to
down by
share
5 right
with
now for
everybody what
exhausted.
exactly you're doing? You're muted.
You're very muted.
While everyone's talking, figuring out what to do, I'm sitting on the stool finishing up the last of my banana pudding.
Hey, whoa, Crendon. Brother. Kinsman. Share. We share. We share here.
I'm out. Why didn't you ask me sooner?
Why didn't you offer sooner?
I didn't know you were all hungry.
You see, this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I am the more giving of the pretty boys of the troop. Because I would have shared with you guys.
Well, see, I don't have to buy someone's emotions.
Okay.
As the crickets sound in the woods around you.
He's very tired and has a level of exhaustion. So he's just kind of fine. Walks away.
I don't think
You win
he
that
has
round.
to buy his friend. I think he chooses to. It's his love language. That's all.
So, who's in front?
Not it.
I mean,
I'm gonna track them at the beginning. You want to lead up? I'll be behind.
Yeah, Smedley, you should follow the track since you have the survival skills that we lack, evidently.
okay.
5 is better than a 2.
Come on, if you're going to do that, you're going to have to say it a few more times than just twice. For those who watch other streams, knows what I'm talking about.
Okay.
All right, so
Okay.
you guys moving out, heading up.
Yep.
Yes.
So you get
Let's
to
make that
Six.
decision.
you get to that area that you were at, where you lost the trail at. You point out the direction, up this direction.
Sounds are in here, but they're low to the ground.
And is anybody going to inspect?
I would, but I didn't get any banana pudding, so I can't.
I'll check. I have my shield and my axe, and I'll, make my way up.
Right.
And
As you get close, you'll notice that the trees and underbrush and stuff is real thick through here. It could be kind of hard to traverse through there, but give me a survival check, or whoever's checking.
Oh, that's hurting.
only one that went up.
So
Yep.
give me a survival.
14.
All right, so with that, you do notice some small tracks on the ground. It looks like it may have been a badger or something that came through here.
It's not a deer though.
Yeah, it's like a badger or something, but we might have to take what we can get, depending.
Well, if we just started, let's wait.
Yeah.
And I mean, we have another thing we're trying to do here, so let's keep for the main goal and just keep our eyes open for the rest of the stuff we're looking for.
And you said the one that you saw or you were tracking was lame, right?
I did.
Can you guys hear her okay?
She's
Not
muting
at all.
herself. She needs to.
Yeah, unmute
I
yourself.
did. I did
All
say
right.
that.
Do you see which way the tracks go up here? Or with that survival check, looking around, or was that just for the bushes?
That was just for the bushes.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, I rolled this out.
I'll assist you, so it'll be a straight roll instead, if you want to look. You still have that inspiration.
Well, what does that do?
It allows you to roll an extra d6 and add that to your roll.
Okay, then I will do that then.
Yes, d6.
19.
All right, so with the 19, you think the tracks may have headed in a northerly direction? But it's kind of hard to really determine because these deer are able to jump in and out of the underbrush a lot easier than you guys can.
No real issues with that then, alright.
All right, so do we want to go ahead and go to the north then?
Well, what do you all think? We can track them up, or we can try and find some water first.
Well, as of right now, it looks like Sadir and Sayer are just kind of hanging back.
So deer is currently away.
I'll bring him up. I got him. So can you believe this jerk won't share his pudding?
I mean,
Yeah, it's worse than you. So,
Well,
no, I'm
late
talking to
now.
Sideer. I'm complaining to Sideer.
got it.
Who's probably got a deaf ear turned towards him right now.
Yeah. Hey, why aren't you paying attention? Jerk. Sideer's cranky today.
Sleepy and hungry. It's understandable.
Right? Somebody give me a Snickers.
Yeah, you need a Klondike and a nap.
All right, so which direction you guys heading?
That way.
We want to track the animals?
So we track animals. If that's
Tracking the animals.
Yeah, if she's got a beat on him, or if Smedley has a beat on him, let's follow.
And if they weren't too far away, then no need to let them keep going.
Right. I'll keep my my crossbow out and ready.
Hold on a second.
I'm following behind very closely.
Hold on a second.
Hey, I've been complaining to you, and you've been ignoring me.
Oh
Like
yeah,
in
new guy
character.
didn't share his banana pudding, and we're all
So-
starving, and you're exhausted.
Can
so,
you believe
Crendon,
that?
what do you have for range?
Me?
Crendon.
What do I have for range?
Yeah.
Well, I have a few things. What exactly are you looking for? Would you like a spell, or would you like?
If we were to attack these deer when we see them, to
I
try and
got it.
take them down.
I got a crossbow. I can do that. But
You got a crossbow? You need some bolts? Or are you all right?
I got the 20 on me. If you have extras, I'll take.
I will go ahead and hand you 2 +1 to attack bolts. These are piercing bolts.
And how many are there?
2. 2 +1
Two.
to attack. No damage. These are just piercing bolts, is what they're called.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
I'll leave you with those. And what do you have there, Shailene? Do you have a bow or a?
I have a hand crossbow.
Okay. How good are you with it?
This is the face I'm giving you.
On a scale of 1 to
On a scale of what?
what would you say?
I mean, I would consider myself well trained in it. It's
Okay.
what I usually use to attack, that and the rapier.
Then I will give you 3 hunting bolts, which are +1 bolts in general, attack and damage.
Sure, give her the better bolts.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen her work, not yours.
Oh. Don't worry about it, Brandon.
Sounds like
I'm
it's
used to
getting
being.
A little salty
We'll be-
in there.
And
She's smoking.
then Smedley,
Yes.
are you going to be using a crossbow or a bow and arrow? You got that short elven bow, I remember from metagame. You know, that's why I'm asking.
Something
Range
you,
of crossbow or that
you
bow.
were given by Mother Savanessa prior to leaving.
Yes, but that is not on my character sheet, so I will just use.
You just got it.
You just got it, sweetheart. So I mean,
No, but I don't have to know how to.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
it's a +1 bow. You have a bow on your sheet, right?
Yes, I have a heavy crossbow.
Never mind. Let me check. So which one are you going to use?
Bro. Oh, bro.
Which one's better?
Depends on how you want to use it.
I will choose
The
this.
crossbow takes a loading action, the bow and arrow don't. So if you had multi-attack, you could attack. With the crossbow, it'd be attack, reload. But with the bow I have, it's the crossbow I have, it's different because
You're
reasons.
special.
It's a double crossbow, it's a bonus action to reload.
What is the damage on a short bow?
bow,
D6 or D8?
6 for short bow, 8's long bow.
And then D10 is crossbow.
Hey, look at
That
y'all
bow
all
is
being so
a-
knowledgeable.
But that
I
short
mean,
bow
I used
plus
them
one
both.
in general.
So I should know what they do.
All
Yep,
right.
so that one's a +1 in general, so
Yeah.
that would be attack and damage, and then I can
It's on my sheet.
I
cheated.
can buff that with some serrated arrows if you're going to use your short bow. They are attack and bleed.
Then I will use the short bow.
All right. And your elven short bow is in there.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll give you 3 serrated arrows, which are +1 to attack, so that's +2 with that bow to attack, +1 damage, and then it adds bleed. If I'm thinking about this all right.
Bleed.
All right. So what are y'all doing?
So you have 3 of those arrows. And
Man, I know you're all. I think I leave this in y'all's hands because the only range stuff that I can do is burning shit. And I don't think I want to do that around all these trees.
Oh.
well, I mean,
Or around Smedley. Or other children.
if you need to, do it.
I mean, if Smedley
I
has
don't
it
see
coming.
an issue why.
Smedley hasn't come in. Is that what I just heard?
He said if you need to, do it. So
Well,
what's the problem?
And what spells do you have at your disposal as well, Crendon? Cantrip wise.
Well, I can talk
those are
shit,
good questions.
make you feel bad about yourself,
I do
or
a
I can
pretty
keep
good job.
myself clean.
All right. Good to know. Good to know. Thanks.
Okay.
You can scorn a deer.
Yeah.
You should have
Yell at a
big
deer and it
antlers,
just.
deer. You should just give up.
Bambi's mother's not coming back.
Basically.
So as you guys are sitting here handing out bolts and arrows and trying to figure out what you're doing, ahead of you, you see what looks like to be a gaunt, emaciated figure shuffling down the road in the opposite direction.
Boom, headshot.
Coming
Oh, wait.
towards us.
Whoever the man is, he's wearing a broad straw hat, punctuated with many holes, and only has dirty rags to cover his thin torso and limbs.
Hey, buddy, you okay?
There's an empty satchel slung over his shoulder. He comes to a stop a few paces in front of you and seems to struggle to even stay upright. He holds out a shaky hand towards you, imploringly. Alms for an old wretch, kind strangers. Anything at all, food, coins, cloak, or aid. I'd be most grateful for whatever you can spare. Although I fear if I don't get something to eat soon, I'll be done for.
Well, I understand how you feel about food. I think we have some coin to spare.
I don't have any food, but I do have this, and I'll walk up to him and hand him a bottle.
How does a 17 do for sleight of hand? Who's next to me?
Well,
Crendon?
Crendon is.
And you were.
Yeah, but it's better to do this to like
Side here.
is it-
I mean, I walked up to the guy.
side deer.
Come
It's better to
on,
do
this
this to
is
side deer.
fine.
So I'll take side deer's purse and give the guy some coins from that.
Ah, he needs a perception.
I have a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And technically you're tired, so that should be a
No,
disadvantage.
you're tired.
He rolled
You
at
should have
disadvantage.
Well, he did. So
I did roll a disadvantage. Oh, you
I'm
don't have
not
it?
tired.
No,
Oh, that's
you're
not- that's
hungry,
not-
though, and that's why you got the point of exhaustion.
He said anyone who was hungry has a level of exhaustion.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, yeah, you're
We're
starving.
all hungry.
Every one of you
Shut your
except for
mouth.
Crendon.
I'm not exhausted.
I don't give him all of it, just a little bit.
Stranger.
Okay.
Just kidding.
And then
How much do
wait
you
for
give him?
his
How much,
5 gold.
effusive praise.
how much do you give him?
Oh. Here you go.
5 gold.
I don't know what's in the purse, Ronnie.
Pocket.
There was 1 plat, 30 gold.
I'll just give him the plat.
Oh my
Ass.
Oh, you're
Okay.
so nice.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So
Are you the only one giving him something?
I was going to walk up to him, and I
Yes.
was going to take a bottle out of my backpack, open it, take a drink, close it, and hand it to him.
That's a bottle
You're giving him
Sweet
used
liquor.
alcohol?
of. All right.
Oh yeah, that's what this guy's had plenty of that. I didn't think he ended up in this state.
No.
Maybe we'll find him passed out drunk later.
Do we still have any of that snuff and stuff that we found? The tobacco and stuff?
I put all of that in the warlock's orbs.
Yes, he did.
I was just like, oh yeah, let's just stuff this shit full. Have all the snuff.
Well, I don't have any food or drink, but you look like. Can I do an insight check on this individual?
Hold on.
Can I just point out that I've got 10 rations in my explorer's pack that haven't been used the entire campaign?
We're gonna jump you and eat your food.
So I'll give you a little bit of a. Here you go.
Maybe I just hand the guy the whole purse.
This is what the guy looks
And
like.
maybe.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yes, you would.
All right.
No, I give him the one, and then afterwards I'll toss it back to you, so you know I did it.
Oh,
Anybody
But
else?
not until the guy thanks me.
Anybody
That's
else?
good.
Anything? Do anything?
Yeah, I'll give him. I have this. It's not. I don't know if it's worth much, but maybe you can use it for trade. It's just one pink pearl
Pink
that I kept
pearl.
because I thought it was pretty.
All right.
Yeah, because I was in that box of pearls that had pink, blacks,
Yeah,
other
I just
colored.
thought it was pretty.
Anybody else got anything they're interested in tossing off on somebody? Some poor fool or poor sap
Oof.
that's just hungry and roaming these woods in the dark or in the
I would
cold.
I would feel around and check my pockets and try to give him some gold.
And you'd realize your coin
I don't
pouch
have
is
a-
missing.
Yeah. Well, I guess I left it at camp.
Ah, Cassandra's return you such a bounty 10 times over. Bless you, but you see, I have children to feed as well. Could you give me a little more?
I gave you my only plat.
I don't have anything else that I can give right now.
That's
But-
that's a lot of money.
You
Can I do an
guys
insight
look like
check
you
now?
are so well off, and I am just a poor man.
Do
I'm
I
starving,
believe his
and I haven't
bullshit?
slept in days. You haven't. You've got enough. Move along, old man.
Insight. I don't trust this guy.
I don't need to roll insight. I've decided I don't like him. He was not grateful and effusive with his praise.
Said he was grateful. He just was asking for a little more. Grendon, you don't have any clue. He's definitely he's hungry. He's got kids. I mean, he really could use a little extra help.
Look,
You-
as old as
well,
you are,
you
your
and-
kids are like way older than us.
You
So
and Shailene,
what?
you and Shailene, there, Grendon, both. You pretty much believe him.
Yeah, I feel horrible for him. I'm really sad I don't have anything else I could give him. Maybe we could tell him where the troop is.
I don't trust this guy. I'm gonna do an insight check too. I don't. He just.
I'm gonna use my advantage
like
from
him.
earlier to make it a straight roll. And I don't.
No, but how about this? Have you seen any deer or anything in the woods? Because if you have and we shoot some, then we could share that meat with you.
We could. We won't. We could.
Not seen any deer recently.
This guy's useless.
Then I'm afraid there's not much else we can do for you, but I do wish you luck.
There's nothing more you can help me with.
No.
Well, I
I
could
don't
tell you a
have any-
joke.
Well,
I
that
believe
is
him.
awfully unkind. I haven't got
I'm
Gave
fine.
you a plat.
a thing in the
That's like-
world, and you lot are prancing along here with jingling bellies and jangling coin purses.
I'm starving.
We're hungry.
You best give me more, just a bit more. God knows it's only fair.
I've had it.
Yeah, we're gonna get that plat back.
Shocking grasp.
No, whoa. We don't need to be violent. Side deer.
His demeanor is completely changed.
It is.
With
Look,
my
old
insight,
man.
Did I pick anything up?
You're gonna have to move along, or things are gonna go badly for you.
You
'Cause
believe
I'm
that
cranky,
he
and I'm
probably
gonna
was
kick your
hungry.
ass.
You definitely believe he's hungry. He wasn't lying about that.
Well, with the kids and everything as well.
Kids, he probably ate the kids. Get the hell out of here.
Hernan,
Mm-hmm.
your call. What do you want me to do? Because
I'm waiting until I find out more information. He said he was
He-
hungry and he had kids.
We've got kids,
Wow.
I've
We've got-
children to feed it well.
family.
Look, are we gonna have to take back the stuff we gave you?
Roll initiative.
Excellent.
Oh, let's
Okay.
go.
All right.
I should have just
Um,
hit my stealth roll.
Let's go.
I gotta click my token.
Oh, look at him. Let's go.
Oh, we have
Marcus.
disadvantage on initiative too.
Yes, you
Um,
do.
I'll use my reward to just take that.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay,
I've clicked on my
9.
damn token. Oh,
Oh.
It's a 9. That's fun. That's good.
Oh.
okay, there we go.
Okay, I'll take a 22.
Give me a second to.
22 or 23 or
So at the disadvantage, so I would have.
oh, you would have taken the 22 up top.
Yep.
Hey, you beat me
Hold on.
just barely.
I'm kind of fast. Kind of.
I don't
That's
think
what
you
she
realize
said.
how
That-
fast I really am.
That's what she said.
Right.
What?
It's
I don't think that's what she said.
that
specifically.
is yeah.
Maybe a rewording of that.
What? She, the high elves, SIDHE, the she. That's what she said.
Oh,
All right.
What was she?
Yeah, she was a banshee.
No, I was thinking of something else.
All right. So let's go ahead and get
Hit.
sending order.
Ronnie?
Looks like we have Crendon with the 24.
Are we missing someone?
Huranan with, I'll check here in a second. Huranan with a 23.
Yep, I was up there
Sidir with a
somewhere,
22 for Sidir.
yep.
Sayer with a 17. Shailene with a 9. We're missing
Yeah.
Smedley, it looks like.
I asked if you wanted me to re-roll and put my token.
Yes, please. What was your actual roll?
It was 14-14.
Bing.
Well, you can give me the new one if you want.
It was 14-14.
Uh-huh.
Where did you roll it at? Did you roll that at disadvantage?
I did. Everything I'm doing is at disadvantage.
Okay, there it is. 17. Nope. Nope, it didn't give you guys a... Well, whatever. So I'll change it to a 14.
I mean, if it troubles you, you can just leave it.
Alright. So, Crandon, what exactly would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to come up. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, get behind Hernan.
Interesting token you have there, Dan.
I'll be your shield.
I'll put my hands on shoulders, kind of massage it. Like,
Oh!
all right, Jim, come on, you got this. You can kick this old man's ass. Look at him. Look how weak he is, man. And I'll cast heroism on him.
Freaking hype, man. I love it.
Works for me.
Okay, so, Hernan, then I guess, what do you do with that hype? Is there anything else you want to do?
So-
Because that's a bonus action, is it not? The hype?
No,
It's an action.
heroism.
Oh,
I casting heroism
I
on him.
gotcha. Never mind. That's a different kind of
Willing
hype.
creature you touch to imbued with bravery until the spell ends. The creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spell casting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns.
Nice. So
4 points every round.
Nice.
I have a little bit of a regeneration going on.
And then I'll spend the rest of my movement moving back.
All right.
Now, that's a concentration spell, so
Yeah, that's why I'm moving back.
Hernan, what are you doing?
All right. Well, this guy, is he still a guy?
He's still standing there in front of you.
All right. Well, he's not too happy, and he's getting to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, and I'm not happy with that. So, I will use my movement to step around him right there.
what made us decide to like weapon up? So he got crappy with us. You said roll initiative, and now we're just assuming that it's
That's what I'm gathering from all this.
I
I'm
assumed
following
he
the
did
lead.
something threatening,
Yes.
which is why we rolled.
No, it was just his words, but y'all were getting a certain way, so I wanted to make sure everybody had a turn.
Oh,
Okay. Well, then I will hold my action to waylay this guy in the back of the head with the blunt side of my axe. No, just my axe. If someone comes within flanking.
I think I can help you with that.
So I'm going to do that and end my turn. So I'm going to move and end my turn, readying my action to attack.
oh my.
I'll
Okay,
take my move
so
to be.
Sidir, you're up.
I'll take my move to be here.
So you both are moving into a threatening position. Noted.
And
You're not flanking.
am I not?
Where's the straight line?
It's a direct. Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm
know.
so confused.
Opposite sides.
Right,
Opposite
that's why I
sides,
didn't
opposite
stand in front of
sides,
him.
Opposite sides.
There.
Hernan,
You want to go first?
what do you want me to do?
Someone's tired.
Well,
Okay.
I'm going to whack him
All right.
with the, I'm going to go for non-lethal.
Uh-huh.
So you're not going to off him. You're just going to whack him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna off him.
All right.
Carol
Not going to whack off him either.
So we're not
No,
gonna try
I'm
and
not
like
gonna whack him off.
talk, convince him to go do something else and leave us alone. We're just gonna.
Well, he was a very old man who got really mad all of a sudden.
Yeah, but like old men do that.
He's got a point.
Yeah, well, this old man can learn his fucking lesson.
I'm going to go see what's in the trees over there.
All right. So following the lead of her, I'm going to whack him as well.
I don't want to kill him.
Non-lethal.
You have advantage on that, flanking.
That's fine.
So it just becomes
All right, so
Now listen.
Whacking, no less.
Hey, it's whacking damage. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
what the hell?
What was that?
Oh god.
All right, something to chat apparently.
Damn it, Tim. Sorry.
Okay, so you guys have taken it and decided to attack this old man who's just hungry and begging for money and food or whatever so he can take care of his sick children or his mother or any other reasons he has to ask.
He doesn't have to get angry.
You little whippersnappers.
I'm more of a snapper than a whipper.
I'm a whipper.
Inky.
She's the whipper. I'm the snapper.
Oh, indeed.
Get it right.
So, since it's the two of you right there next to me,
Please.
first thing I will do is
Legendary action is deleted.
figure out exactly which one you am attacking. So, it looks like Side Deer is my target. So, Side Deer.
That's probably the better target anyway. He's got no armor on.
22 hit.
Shield.
All right, 22.
You can shield?
You can shield past the 22.
20. It'll be.
3.
Wait, did I? Well, yeah. It'll be 23. I need to adjust that back because you said I got to keep my robes, right?
All right, so then I will use.
Chuck, famine?
So, since you've shielded,
Mm-hmm.
he will move. Now,
Mhm.
he will
That's
move
smart.
through Huranan to the other side of Huranan.
I get an attack of opportunity.
Actually, you
Nope.
don't, because
You used your reaction for the shield.
Oh, for the shield. Yep. Good call. That's right. Thank you.
well,
So wait, when you say move through, like through his space, or he just like teleports through, or like ghost steps through?
yes.
Phases.
Oh
Which?
my
I gave you
God.
like 3 options.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
everybody, let's see. He was right about here. Oh, that's going to be everybody. Sweet. Give me a wisdom saving throw. I don't think there's only one person who this won't affect. And then
Everyone?
everyone, I'm going to say except for you.
Okay.
Is this being charmed or magic? Can we put to sleep?
No.
I would assume I'd have to take a roll if I was having something happen to me.
Well, since I didn't make you roll, there may be something affecting you that might keep that from being the case. Give anybody else an idea of what I'm referring to.
Fear.
I have an idea.
All right, so Shailene with an 11, fail. Crendon, fail. Ronnie, fail. Fallon, pass. Where's Sayer? Sayer with an 8, fail. All right, so you guys watched him just pretty much ghost through Huranan. You are now frightened. And
Rewind.
You are suffering
When I hit him, did physical damage do anything to him?
about half.
Would my magical physical damage do anything to him?
Your magical with your weapon does look like it may have caused as much damage as you thought it would, but your
Okay.
fists were half the damage.
Thank you.
Let's see. All right, yeah, you guys are now afraid. Except for, yeah.
So
Smedley is the only one that's not afraid.
the 10-year-old is not afraid.
Well, that's because you don't know any better. You're young.
Let's
Well,
see.
neither is your leader.
Yeah,
I'm-
Hernan's not afraid either.
Technically, I am.
Hernan, though, will take.
Okay.
Nope, that didn't work.
5. Well, that's 4 if it ends
7.
its turn in me, right?
No,
7?
that's right. That's what I take if I end my turn in you. Where's the one I'm looking for? Okay, make me a Constitution saving throw, Hernan.
Okay.
I know
I
it was
am
here. I just couldn't remember
sure.
where it was, and then I'll show you what. No, I'm not gonna show you.
17 con save.
Okay,
Nah,
so
it's the first one anyway.
okay, so you will take half as much.
Okay.
So you will take 3 points of necrotic damage as when he passed through you, you got that real deep cold feeling as he did so.
Okay. Cool.
So, Sayer,
All right. Well, I am going to pray to Jinx, and I am going to bless me. I am going to bless Sideer, and I am going to bless Shailene.
all right, you guys are blessed.
Since I have access now, I checked it on your sheets.
I was gonna say, I just saw. I went to check it and I was like,
I'm very intrusive.
I'm blessed.
"Stop."
Yeah, I figure we are the ones who need it. Is there a save for the friend at the end of the turn?
Give me a second to double check that. I thought for sure it said yes. So give me a moment.
We can
No, it's
go
permanent.
with that.
You're going to
You
repeat the
want.
saving throw at the end of each of your turn.
18.
Look at you. You're able to shake that fear off with no
That's
problem.
right.
At disadvantage.
We only
Saving
have
throws.
disadvantage on ability checks, not saves. It takes like 3 or 4 levels for exhaustion to get it on attacks. 3, thank you. 3 is attacks and saves.
And apparently you have advantage as well. So
3 is where you begin to kind of spiral down, and
Yeah.
Hold
it's
yourself
about to
inside
get
the corner.
so bad.
So Ron,
Yeah, if we
so
get it
Ronnie
again-
gave you advantage there, Sayer.
Yeah, if we
No.
get 2 levels,
I will hold
our
on to
speed
that.
is halved. 3 is when shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
Because after 3, your hit points are halved. 5, you're 0 speed.
And 6, you're dead, Jim.
You're dead.
You're dead.
I'm done.
All right.
I feel that was effective.
Smedley, you're now up. What would you like to do?
Good for me. This'll be fun.
I should have blessed Huranan since he has a magic weapon.
It's okay.
Do I still get my-
Well, I wanted Sideer to be able to throw off the
So
fear.
what?
No, never mind. I will just move. Oh, no, I didn't mean to move there.
Remember, you're muted, so
Very hard to
I'm trying
hear.
to talk louder. Is it working?
no, because they can barely hear you.
You have to unmute yourself, or else you're trying to talk through him.
I think she's trying to talk through my mic, but she's still a little low to be picked up by it.
Okay, we'll see. You gotta stop talking for me to unmute it.
Well, you don't echo through it, doesn't seem like.
Well, you can only turn it on when you talk, and that's.
Okay, I'm going to just move like here. Can I move here?
Yeah, sure, you can move there.
Yeah, okay. And then I'm going to try and shoot him, whatever he is, whoever, with my heavy crossbow.
Okay.
And pray to God I don't have another teammate.
Yeah, because it is somewhat target rich.
Target sprinkled.
I'm
It's
gonna
it's only her.
apologize.
It's only
in
her and Ann.
advance.
It's only her and Ann. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm just going to apologize in advance.
Fine.
Only take a lot of damage.
Yeah.
It's not at disadvantage for your shot.
Okay.
Oh, it's not.
No, but
No,
still, the
it's
first
total
roll I would
allowance.
count. You miss.
Okay, but I don't hit him.
You miss.
You didn't roll a
I
one.
meant her now.
No, you didn't
You
roll a
rolled
one.
You didn't hit anybody.
I mean,
Just making sure.
I mean, if you guys want me to start taking into effect if you miss
no,
hitting the bad guy,
No, no,
okay.
no.
Happy birthday! You killed Hernan. I mean,
Shailene,
Yeah.
what would you
Dan,
like?
So we have all of this
Sorry,
foliage.
Rod. Go ahead.
We have all of this foliage around us that is pretty
Thick.
pretty thick there, right? And I'm scared, so I'm technically gonna try and get away. So
You don't have to move. You can't move closer, but you don't
I
have to
know,
move
but I want
away.
to hide in the bushes. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I know.
And
As
then
long
I'm
as you
gonna
know.
try and hide.
Okay. So give me a stealth check. And Rod, what were you about to say?
It's a 20.
Well, a little while ago, I was going to say we don't want you to do all that extra work to keep track of what's getting hit when people miss. That's a lot. We don't want to put that on you. Then a little while ago, I realized it wasn't 9 o'clock, so I wasn't going to say anything about Shailene saying that, asking about how thick the bush was and could she go hide in it. And when I was just gonna let that go.
I mean, what year is it?
I mean,
Oh.
probably pretty thick.
Bringing Bushy back.
That's
Oh,
true.
that's
Is it the
I also
around.
have
70s?
to think my legs and my armpits are atrocious.
All right, so you think you're hidden. Let's see.
And then I'm
You
going
can
to
still
try
shoot.
to shake off that fear, please.
All right, well,
You could still shoot him
go ahead and.
because
shake
isn't
off
your
the fear.
hiding a bonus action?
Yes, but I don't.
Yeah, because you can hide, and if you
Okay,
want to shoot,
so-
it's at disadvantage because I think frightened.
Not if
isn't
she's
kind
hit,
of-
unless she's hidden successfully, and then it's a straight roll.
True. Very true.
And how would that roll be?
I don't know. Dan will tell you which one to do. What to do.
No. Well, he said I think.
Yeah,
So
you think you're hidden? Are you gonna shoot
I'm planning on it. I just need to know how to roll it.
with advantage?
Okay, good. Well, so regular.
Straight.
Because I'm
Mhm.
scared.
Uh huh.
I'm
So it'll be a
scared.
straight roll.
And the bless.
And opportunity strike.
Yeah. Oh, you got him.
Yeah. So 23 to hit. Maybe, probably.
Yeah, I'll let that go.
Okay, he's gonna take 11 piercing.
All right.
Um,
Doesn't look like he took all of that though.
Well, I'm saving my good stuff for hunting. Yeah, and then I'm gonna try and shake off this fear. So that is a.
Hold on. I believe I have inspiration. I'm going to give that to you. I'm going to
I
pass
was
that.
just saying, I have an advantage GUI reward, so hold on to that.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll just normal for this.
Ability saves aren't at disadvantage.
Roll it one more
Oh,
time.
so it's advantage then.
Yeah,
That's
use the
still
badge.
not great.
And don't forget the 1d4 for bless. It didn't come up for some weird reason.
Well, I didn't. I thought I used it already. It just.
Let's keep going.
Bless stays there as long as I concentrate.
Okay, so with that bless, you're able to shake off the fear, and
Very nice.
I jinxed you. See how we turned that around.
Oh, that has to be how you say it from now on.
Oh, if we jinx each other, it's good.
okay, top of the round, Grandin.
Okay. Well, I am feared, so I will do vicious mockery.
And that's
So
gonna
I
be
need-
a psychic damage.
Yep.
Okay, and let's see, that is going to be a wisdom save. Let's check that. Alright, so I will take 3 points of psychic damage.
Alright. And I guess I'll do my wisdom save. Well, let's see. Yeah. I'll give Sidir Bardic Inspiration as my bonus.
And
I'll do my
I
wisdom
think
save.
Smedley still has Bardic Inspiration as well.
Yep.
Yeah, give me your save. Alright, well, you're able to shake the fear off as well. Damn it. Alright, Huranan. You are immune to fear, weren't you?
Yes.
So you're not.
And I gain 4 more temp hit points at the beginning of my turn.
Alright, so it's your turn.
I'm gonna move over closer to the bushes a little. And at normal, actually, for giggles, because I have it, at advantage, I'm going to swing at him. for a 22 for 10 points of slashing magic damage.
Copy that. I'll take 10 points. I don't like you.
And I'm going to use Action Surge for another swing. That's not an advantage. That one be 10 to hit. I don't think that hits.
Nope, that's a miss.
Yep. So let's see. Immune to fighting. Yada yada yada. Use my Action Surge. I don't need to use that. Don't need to use that. And that's it. I'm gonna go with. Yeah, me done.
And you
Okay.
gained your 4 points, right?
Yeah, he
Yep.
did. Sidear, you're up.
Hernan, what the hell did that thing do to you?
I think it's a ghost.
Think you're afraid?
I am.
All right. So what would you like to do?
I'm sorry in advance.
Uh-huh.
Huh? I mean,
Firebolt.
12
Hang on. Oh,
/R.
yeah. Wow.
13.
13?
All right. Give me a second here. Yes, I'm flipping through the book. I'm just double checking something. Chill. All right. It's not looking too good.
13 hit?
13? Yeah, it hit.
Okay.
Well, what do you get? Oh, yeah, it's the 8. That's a 12, though. That's not a 13.
Plus my
Yeah.
bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that was. So that, yeah, just hit. Yeah,
Okay,
he
for
is
9.
not doing too good.
And the wisdom save is straight throw. Is that right?
Yes.
I
And
think you
ain't
made
scared. Let's go.
Oh, you ain't scared. All right.
And I'll take the rest of my move to. I'll come over here on the other side of him.
it. Thank you.
Probably a bad idea for me, knowing that Smedley's coming up before too long. But you know, it happens.
Smedley walks right up to your back. Nothing personal. Stab.
Stabby.
Okay, so Hernan.
Does he move through me again?
Yes, he does. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Will do.
I also
Does
need,
he get a reaction?
need a
Do I get a reaction?
Constitution saving throw from...
16.
All right, you're good. You'll take 3 points of damage. Sayer and Crendon, give me a same thing, please.
On.
Oh, so he
Yes,
had a lot of movement.
Constitution.
Do we get attack of
Nope.
opportunity as he moves through us
You
in
did,
a way?
You did not.
Okay.
Do I?
Nope.
As he goes away from me.
Yeah, I guess this is, we just can't.
There you go.
Okay.
Just so you
No,
know.
that's fine.
So
Ah, yeah. Nice.
Wonder if people believe me about ghosts now.
I should have taken Sentinel because that's coming up a lot.
All right, so Sayer, 13 to... Okay, you're good. You made it, and it looks like Crendon just barely made it. So we'll say the both of you take 3 points as well.
Okay.
Crendon or Shailene? Who do I want to hit?
I also have to concentrate.
Am I still hidden?
I do.
No, because you fired off. Okay, 1 through 3 is you. 4, 5, and 6 will be Crendon. Looks like Crendon's my target.
Hey, welcome to the team, Crendon.
So,
One of
Crendon,
us.
this
One
thing
of
that
us.
just went through you and Sayer reaches out to...
Target rich?
Does he touch
Not
himself?
really. I mean, does he? I mean, it looks
I
awful
think about
lonely
you.
out
I
here.
touched myself.
Yeah, we'll say he reaches out to grab a hold of you, and in the process just goes, you know what? I'll just rub my chin for a second here, and I'll shoot.
I'll wave my hair back and forth.
Yeah,
you
he
know,
just
do a
kind
little
of
bob in.
rubs his face, slaps his own
Give a
face
wink.
a little bit. You know, only problem is the damage he causes, he's immune to. So And that's yeah.
Brendan, that was impressive as hell.
That's it.
Well, he was admired by my beauty.
You are the pretty boy, right? So
That's me.
All right, well, that's it for him. So who's next? Looks like Sayer's up. And like I said, you guys get that cold feeling as he passed through you.
Well, I am fortunately no longer afraid. So I am going to step up and stab him in the back there. Because that's what I'm going to do. That nice magic flame tongue weapon. I'm assuming a 23 is going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So you can enjoy 13 magical.
Yes, he can.
All right, is he still there?
He is not. I have
Excellent.
1 hit point left after the last hit.
I live.
Where'd he go?
See, that's how you do that.
All
Can
right.
we get that plat back for you, Sadir?
What?
Sayer. Yeah, it was Sayer who gave it to him.
Yeah, what happened to all the stuff he had?
Well,
Oh, I found a platinum.
give me a perception check.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be doing poorly at that now. Back to disadvantage.
Whoops. I need to roll again because that was
I did not have a guidance on that.
12.
Okay, 12 is good enough. You guys see that where he was standing, that bag or satchel, whatever he was carrying with him a minute ago, is still sitting there.
Ooh, I'm going to take back my platinum.
Okay, the platinum is there, but the bottle of liquor is empty,
Okay. I'll take back the bottle.
and the pink
Find
pearl.
my pearl?
Pink pearl's there too.
Hey, Ronnie, you'll be happy to know I added your platinum to my character sheet just so we can keep track of it.
You also find something else.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh! Sorry, I
You-
didn't
you-
mean to yell.
You find the head of.
I'm joking.
Chicago Mob,
You look in the bag.
Teamsters
and
Union.
You see, hey. I resemble that remark.
I was referring to Jimmy Hoffa. I thought maybe it was some long lost treasure.
You find this right here.
Ooh.
Ooh, a cauldron of nourishment.
What?
Well, we wouldn't know what it is yet, right? Like,
No, it's just a cauldron.
With runic symbols.
We need to figure out what this thing does. I'm so hungry.
Actually, you guys feel a little better.
Oh, all right.
And
Just a little?
by the way, your perception checks were not at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, so 13.
That's why I said, you found it.
25.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you notice that once that was done, you guys are feeling a little better. You're not quite as hungry. Yeah, I mean, you might be a little peckish, but you're not like starving like you were just a few minutes ago.
right, I don't want to murder over some banana pudding, so that's good.
Well, I'm feeling. Anyone else feeling a little better?
I feel
I mean, I
fine.
could still eat, but I don't.
I mean, I was
Don't
starving
worry
coming
about
into here.
it.
I
Feeling
think
a lot
we just
better.
need to let's. You see the storm brewing, man. Let's start getting some of the stuff and let's get out of here.
Well, no, it's just I feel a little different now. I'm not as hungry as I was. That's why I was asking.
Hernan, why don't you put that cauldron in with the items, and then we can give that and maybe we can use it as a stew pot if we can catch any of that rabbit or.
Yeah, I can go ahead and throw that in.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
To hunt.
I fall back in line behind the boss, and by the boss I mean Sire.
There.
Nice. All right, well then, follow me.
We're
Follow
going to
me.
Darkhaven and gambling. That's.
Well, from my understanding,
the
the only
way.
place that Sidear wants to go in Darkenhaven, he has not got the money for yet.
Oh, I did have some money and
Go gamble first.
That's
You
all.
lost a lot
I
of it.
mean, one platinum.
Oh, you
is
lost
not
your
gonna
money,
be enough.
Sidear?
Oh no, I'm sure it's not, but that's a good starting point.
Sidear, I can give you a loan if you'd like.
Small loan of $1 million.
No. I have I have a platinum. I'll loan it to you. We'll even only do 5% vig.
Okay. We'll think about it. Let's wait. We'll see what happens when we get to Darken Haven, because
That would just be the gift that kept on giving.
oh
wouldn't
yeah.
it?
So what are you doing?
Well, we don't feel starving anymore, so we don't need to continue hunting.
Well, we do. We have to bring back food for the
Yeah,
troop.
it's for the
Yeah.
troop. That's what that initial thing is
Not for us, but for the troop.
Yeah, you're not going to murder each other
Well-
over a thing of banana pudding, but you do need to still find food for the troop.
All right. Well, seeing as it's been a little while, then I will again guidance myself.
Do those temporary hit points go away once this?
At the end of the spell, I believe.
Because if
And
they don't,
how long does the spell run for?
When you take a long rest,
A minute.
Yep, I lose the temp.
Concentration.
you do for that spell? Really?
Yeah,
I always
once
thought it was
the spell's
long rest.
over, I lose the temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
You gain 4 for
Every
10
round.
rounds, 40 extra hit points.
But as soon as the rounds, as soon as the minute's up, they're gone.
Yep.
All right, so you guys have north or south? Which way are we going?
I think we should probably head north to where we saw the tracks going.
All right.
Try and catch up to those animals. Anyone
Alright,
agree?
so the path heads to the northeast and is nearly covered by a canopy of thick foliage from the trees that are clearly not dormant for the winter. The way the trees are formed gives the...
Nice.
You okay there? Alright. The way the trees are formed gives the trail the feeling of a tunnel into a dark cavern and makes you a bit uncomfortable. They're likely Bane's wood, though in the darkening of the area due to the coming of eventide, and of course the cloud cover, it is a bit hard to tell. The path ends in a small clearing where old, moldering leaves cover the forest floor. So you guys want to go ahead and move yourself up to here?
Mm-hmm.
On the far side of the clearing are a number of very rusty pickaxe heads and shovel heads, the wooden handles long rotted away.
Can we
Hey, a hole.
we'll do a perception check, see if I can notice anything else about the area. Like, is everything look untouched here, or
Okay,
like, are there any paths?
give me a perception check.
I'll assist you on that.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. 26.
Yeah.
Mine is a little
You
wholesome,
you
then.
see where it looked like tracks came through here for the deer and possibly jumped back through the woods, thicker into the brush, but you also notice underneath a pile of moldy leaves, looks like a rotted wood lid about 10 feet square that covers something.
Can I go over and check for traps around it?
Go for it.
And how many pickaxe heads and shovel heads?
I don't have an actual number. Just
Is that just thieves' tools to check for traps, or is it
no.
perception?
Perception is your check for traps.
Yeah, it's about the same.
All right. Well,
I think fine.
it doesn't look like it's trapped.
Yeah, I'm gonna start clearing away the leaves.
Okay.
Step back and keep an eye out.
Step back away from the crazy girl messing with things.
Right, so as you're cleaning the leaves off, and you're standing on it and kind of,
I'm not standing on it.
well, it's a 10-foot square, so how are you getting all the leaves off of it?
Well, I want to clear the leaves around that. Okay. I first would really clear the leaves around the edge to see how big it was.
Okay.
And
That
then.
big.
That's not that big. And then ask what they wanted to do. Like, this is pretty big. Should we move it, or. I don't want to stand on top of it just in case it breaks.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do exactly?
Well,
There is this big wooden platform covering something. So I cleared out all the leaves to see how big it was around the edges of it.
Okay. Fine. I'll go look. That better?
Works for me.
All right. Well, you walk up and it's a 10-foot.
Because, as Sidear pointed out, I'm the leader, and sometimes leaders need to do these things.
So you've decided to be a fearless leader. Got it. That's new.
Wait, what?
So what exactly is Sayer doing?
I'm walking up
You know,
to
let's
do whatever
run
Shaylin
headlong
tells
into
me to
something.
do up there.
Do we notice any markings on the platform?
No, it's just looks like a wooden platform of some sort on the ground.
I bet you a plat, you won't jump on it.
You want to move it?
I jump on it.
Biscuit.
Do you?
He doesn't have a plat.
Yeah, he said he bet me a plat. I wouldn't.
Okay. So we'll disregard the dexterity check there.
Whoa! I'm going to try to acrobatics off before it breaks.
Okay, give it a shot. I will.
All right. Yeah, you don't think I will? Hey, watch. Jinx helps me do this.
Mm. Okay. So
How
yeah,
many d6s is he rolling to hit the bottom?
none, because he jumps on it just as he hears it crack. He pops right back off of it.
Very nice. Can
So
we go
you
back
can
to
see
my
where,
option of
you can
moving
see where
it?
the board's got a bit of a crack down the middle of it.
So like I reach into my pocket to pull out my coin purse and I'm like, what the?
Remember, you said you thought you left it back at the camp.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Why don't we
I'll
pull
get-
this off real quick?
that's fine. I'll get it when we get back to camp.
All
Hold,
right.
hold me to that.
I can lend you one.
But why are you going to lend me?
Here, okay.
So
With
you want to
interest.
pull this lid off, Hernan? I'm going to
Yeah.
get my crossbow ready and trained. And what I would do is hide back in these, like, where exactly is this platform on the map?
I'm assuming it's like right here.
Right here in the
9
middle.
3/4.
Oh, right here.
Right in the middle of the clearing.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would want to get back into these bushes a little bit, try and hide, and aim my crossbow
So
like.
why don't you go ahead and give me a try to hide check?
Is it a hinged or is it just a?
Just looks like it's
Cover.
something across. All right, you think you're good and hidden. Nobody else in the party can see you currently.
I mean, they're not trying either.
All right, so guys, who's pulling it off?
I will.
Give me a strength.
All right.
Anybody
Or
gonna help him
athletics.
with that? Or like
I'll help him.
Athletics. Okay.
So both of you are doing this. So give me athletics with advantage.
Oh, sorry.
There we
My
go.
bad.
All right, so yeah, you'll be able to slide this off, no problem. It's just a wooden platform of sorts, and below it is a 15-foot drop.
Down the hatch? Or what?
Anything down there?
I mean, do you want to go check?
Is there a rock anywhere near? Just walking along.
Just a rock.
Actually, I will take a pickaxe head
Yeah.
and drop it in there.
And that's
Dun,
kind of the
dun,
sound it
dun,
makes
dun,
as it hits the walls as it falls.
So I will come up to the edge and cast light.
All right.
See if I can see down.
You 15 feet down. It's solid ground.
Do you want me to go down?
Did the axe head stick, or did it like clonking all over?
Or
It
did
just
we hear?
clunked and fell over.
All right. I'll help you down if you want to go check it out.
I can do that.
All right.
Give him some rope.
I'll pull some rope. Yeah, pull some
I'm
rope
very
out,
acrobatic.
and then lower it down in,
All right.
Okay.
and then I'll hold the top.
So you got your light down there with you. As
Yes.
soon as you get down there, it's looks like a rocky passage. Goes off to the north about 20 feet before it ends in a huge rock fall. Give me a actual perception check.
Jeez,
You
I am
guys are doing
not.
such a great job.
I am not tonight.
90 spiders attack. Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Well, it looks like there's a path here, but it looks like there's like some rock fall. I don't really see much else.
Between
each word.
Well, maybe he is trying to release his inner Shatner.
You suck at pausing between each word.
Yeah. Well,
Are you
All right.
talking to yourself?
she's talking to me.
She's talking to herself
Yeah.
about
Good.
something that Sadir is saying.
Because of the
And
way he's speaking
He said,
and pausing. between each word.
And
He's
I
about to
was
rip his shirt
thinking-
off, do a roll, and punch someone with both hands.
And then get his ass
Make
handed
out
to
with a
him.
female spider and then just
And then
move
roll
on.
around with a green lady. All right.
And you put the wooden slat back over the hole and continue on.
So,
Well,
what
actually,
is
I
what
never
is
said
your
this too.
passive perception there?
My passive is where'd it go? 12.
No, it's too rotten to be used for firewood.
Okay.
So as you're looking around in here, and like I said, you find broken hammers, a couple large rusty nails, some old pipe bowl, a rusted out metal bowl, and let's see, there's a pipe bowl made of bone that's been carved into the shape of a dragon's head. You also see what could be a sign, but it's real covered in dust.
So can I pull the light over and try to dust it off and see what it is?
You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'll try to wipe it off. See if I see like if it's anything of note to me.
All right, well, I will show that to you then. Here you go. This is what the sign says once you get all the dust off of it.
So may the witch queen rot in the abyss. How about I want out of this hole now?
And when he says that, I'd like to throw my voice. No, you are here forever. You know,
Yep.
have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, I'm still there.
Oh wait, I
should
forgot I
be
have
honored.
advantage. I'll use the
So-
15.
So, Sidier, why don't you roll me an insight check, please?
Help. I'm so scared right now.
There is no help for you.
All right, well, unfortunately, you're...
Damn it.
At first I hear it because I'm like, that was awful close. What the damn it, sire!
What?
So, I'll grab the sign and I'll grab the dragon-shaped bowl and carry them with me.
All right.
And I guess I will make my way back up because, like you said, that the path is closed down, right?
Yeah, there's no place else to go from here.
Gotcha. So I'm back up the rope, and here we go.
Yep. Close the lid. Off we go.
So as I get up to the top, I'm like, y'all, look at this sign. I don't want no.
We just take the warning sign from something and bring it up here so nobody else.
Wait,
knows.
no, but
Put it back.
nobody.
That's very inconsiderate.
Considering the hole was covered, why don't we put it on the wooden cover and maybe
Because this
they won't even go down the hole?
Rotting. It's not gonna last. You gotta put it back.
I dropped the sign in the hole.
Works.
But look at this dragon
Right.
bowl. This thing pretty dope.
Yeah, nothing cursed could come
So,
out of
you
that
know,
hole.
The sign kind of does its little
You think
floaty thing in
Sidier's
the air.
cursed because he went down there?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we should look for the animals
Great.
now.
Crandon, do you see the shit I have to put over?
No, we're concerned for you, Sidier.
We have to look for ogres though, so just
Keep an eye out for the
Uh,
others.
make you
How
loud.
about we be worried about
What are we doing with it?
Have like faint musical notes coming out of the Dragon Bowl he just picked up, kind of like eerie ones.
You have a bear that back talks you. Now you have a ball that's playing eerie notes.
I'm starting to freak out because like now Shailene and Sire are like, oh, he's cursed. I'm sitting there looking at this bowl and I'm like,
Hey, Crendon, just quick.
Yeah. What's up?
That's my thing. I give Sidier a hard time.
I'm just.
It's okay, we're good now.
following the boss.
following the boss.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Let's
Sincerest form of flattery, sure. Okay.
Can we
Okay.
can we go? I don't feel so good, guys. Like this is not okay.
You didn't drink another one of those empty me potions, did you?
That would be a no.
Okay.
I'm gonna come up and
Just
put
wanted
my
to-
arm around
get some distance if you had.
No, we're just messing with you, right?
Why do you, dude? This thing is like.
Well, you picked it up. It was not the
It's
best
a
idea. Like,
dragon
look at
head.
this objectively. You
Look
see
at this objective.
Why is this not playing?
it says curse death witch thing down here, and you're like, oh look.
A dragon head. Maybe it's worth money. I'm trying to do what's best for the troop here. I mean, it's not like you went down there to look for anything.
Not what's best for the troop, I don't think.
Well, it's not like you went down there to look for anything. So.
You're right. I was ready to shoot it.
Ooh.
So, as this music starts playing out of this dragon's head, it starts to get a little warm in your hand.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. I like fire. This is fine.
I don't.
Okay. So what are y'all doing?
All right. Well, why don't we bring that back to the troop? We'll see if it's worth money. In the meantime, we should probably explore that way, and I'll just kind of
Is this kind of a
randomly
dead end?
point to, here.
Okay. And
Does that go off into the woods, or is it kind of a dead end up here?
It's kind of a dead end up here. It's real thick. You're certainly
No, we can get in
close.
there. Watch. I can't get in there. I mean, there's a way in. We just gotta find it.
Yeah, it's real
I think we
thick.
should just go south.
Your movement rate is like halved, and you're getting scratched by these thorns and stuff that are mixed in the underbrush. You're taking about a point of damage every round.
Oh, screw that noise. First time I'm like, ew. All right. Well, we're not gonna go that way because while we could, it wouldn't be good for our clothes.
I can make a path.
Can you?
Let's not burn the forest down yet.
Oh.
Yet. But is there
Actually, I bet that would get the animals that are hiding here to come out so we could shoot them and kill them.
Or run the other direction, one of the two.
It would also
Yeah.
probably piss off the ogres that we're trying not to let know that we're here.
I
Is
say
there
we bring
any
on the ogres. Let's
smallish
just hurry up and get
trees?
them over with.
in this area?
What was that?
Any smallish trees in this area?
Well, just, what you see around the brush. Why?
Because we need to gather some firewood. Should we try and find some of these small trees?
All
fill the
these
bags?
that you check are entirely too green to be used as firewood.
Okay. And none of the brush is worth gathering for kindling.
Correct.
Works for me.
Almost as if there's a specific location you need to go.
Maybe.
So y'all heading south?
I think, would be a good idea.
All right. Well,
Back to the center unless something happens along the way.
okay, you head back towards where you started, and you head south. The path here forks at this point, running roughly north to south, with another track heading easterly, deeper into the forest. The wind pushes in short gusts here, and you can hear the creaking of the trees as it drives through their branches. A large, frozen mud puddle spreads out in front of you. Lying in front of you, or somewhat frozen in the mud, is the skull of what appears to be a very large squirrel. So,
Look at a squirrel!
A dire squirrel, one might say.
Like, how large is very large for a squirrel? Like, I just ate too much, or like...
That's a big ass head.
Yeah, human-sized. Is that almost tar on the corner there?
looks like probably some root system kind of deal coming up over here on the side, right side, left side.
On the left side, where it
Yeah,
looks
it's kind of
like
it's
blobby.
roots. It's roots from the trees.
Okay, so no tar.
No.
And stuff. All right, so looking down the bottom, how far do we see? And looking down the right side, like if we look this way, do we see anything? And if we look this way, do we see what's here?
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Once we are at the fork.
Yeah, you look down. Well, if I had a pointer, it would work. If you look down this way, you'll see the water, like a river or something is running through here.
Water.
Yeah, there's
We
some
need to
water
fill the
down that
skins.
way. Yep.
I mean,
You wanna
Well, I
get
say
that
you
out.
see what could be water over this way.
Okay. Now here's what I'm thinking. Do we want to get the water now and carry it with us the entire way? or do we want to get it on our way out?
Water's heavy. We can get it later.
Yeah.
If each of us carry one water skin, that's not a lot of weight, and it means we don't have to double back.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to double back anyway if
I
we're
could
coming
come
back this way.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys.
How big
It
are
sounds
these
like
water
it'd be
skins?
easier to just come back and get it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
How big are the water skins? How many gallons? Or are they just a normal water
I
skin?
think they're a normal size water skin. I don't believe it told me anything higher, bigger than that. Just
Oh, then yeah, there's probably no reason to really.
give me a second. I will double check that.
Because Spotty asked for it, I jump in the mud.
5 large empty water skins, but it doesn't tell me exactly how big. So we'll say probably hold about a gallon apiece.
Okay, so
Since Spotty
8
said what?
pounds.
Jump in the mud. All right. Well, what did you roll?
I roll the perception, see if there's a way to get around the mud without having to actually get into it.
Well, you were looking, and about that time you hear a. And give me a. Never mind. Don't have to. You did it. As
Oh, hang on.
the side
got
ear
advantage.
double jumps in. Really? You're gonna use advantage. Okay.
Nice.
So side ear
So,
jumps in a
11.
puddle right next to you and splashes mud all over everybody that's around him. Where is he at right now? Well, Smedley's way up there hiding in B still.
Here, I'm right here in the middle, all three of them.
So yeah, all three
That
of
works.
you are now covered in mud from this mud puddle that was right there
This will just
Next.
help me hide better.
next to the squirrel's head. That
Dexterity saving throw.
in the middle of the path there.
This hole.
Go ahead and take half mud.
And it's 9:20ish. So do we need to take a little bit of a break for anybody?
Okay.
So we'll say 5 to 10 minutes for bathroom breaks and snack breaks and all that. So we will be right back.
You should make the 3-hour drive and come to a Dragon Con.
Yeah, like we should do. We should.
You come out like Wednesday. You do from Wednesday to Wednesday. So,
Yep.
you know,
7 days.
or Wednesday to Tuesday. This way, and you use Wednesday at home to recover before you go
cover.
back.
Yep. Because
It's worth it.
That's what I do. Is like I'll come down on Wednesday night and stay until Monday, and then come back home on Tuesday, and then recover on Wednesday.
And
I use Tuesday as my recovery day.
And
I need
what
to
we are
sleep so I
currently
can make-
discussing is a possible trying to meet up with each other for Dragon Con one year. And it's bled past our break into our actual discussion. For those who
Would
are
it be wrong to be like next year at Dragon Con, next year in the Holy Land? I mean, what the start
Maybe
of
we'll
Rosh Hashanah, so I don't know if I can get away with that or
I
not.
Maybe
would-
we'll start chapter 4.
Maybe we'll level.
Maybe if we're lucky.
You know, there's one thing that I've actually picked up over the years of running games is time somebody asks me if they've gained a level.
The answer should always be no.
Precisely. So
Who
anyway,
asked that?
And actually, I like to do that as a no, why? As if you don't understand why they're asking.
why?
No, why?
I haven't asked once.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've noticed that I put the word out for our portfolio giveaway, if you type in squirrel in chat, like several have already started to do, you'll be putting yourself in for an entry to possibly win one of these portfolios. Now, I will do the drawing at the end of the night, and hopefully one of my players will remind me so I don't click log out before we ever finish.
I have a note on my sheet to remind you.
Of course you do. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
I think it's so appropriate,
Never mind.
Ronnie, that your guy has fire. That he's on fire.
So, and I did that. We did that whole planning prior to me burning the child. So,
Really? That's
I
even
just want to
better.
be in a fruit.
All right,
So it's like, yeah.
you guys are at the crossroads, I guess. Not really crossroads, but the fork in the road. So which way you want to go?
So do we
Yes,
want
we're
to get the
going
water
left.
now?
we said. I think we decided. that
No, we
gonna
said
get
we're doing the
later.
water later. We're
So
lazy.
let's go this way.
Well, I mean, if we hit it now, at the same time, the game bags, would an entire deer fit in all three, or would it be multiple animals to fit in all three?
Well, that is a very, very good question.
I mean, we weren't given a bag of holding. I can't see that we would be expected to bring back more than 5 large.
But entire troop that we're getting some food for,
Mm-hmm.
or at least
Yeah.
addition to.
But like everything we're gathering is enough to make like the water and the meat is enough to make a big stew pot. So that might just be the goal.
We have a stew pot,
Found a stew pod, yeah.
so we just throw them all the ingredients in the stew pot.
But at the same time, if you had Goodberry and 3 spells, that's 30 people that you could feed for an entire day, every day.
Well, how come you didn't feed us a good berry?
Because I'm a fighter. What are spells?
Druid with us?
No.
Okay.
What druid?
Well, there's 6 of us. We can tie our game to a log and carry the log on our shoulder.
Well, you have the
But we have
bags to carry on.
backpacks.
Don't we have to catch the game first?
Catch or kill. Probably kill.
Yeah, so let's worry about it after we catch it.
Okay.
All right, so what y'all doing?
I'm going down this way.
Don't run off on your own. Let us at least stay together. So,
Come
yeah.
on, then.
Is there a way
yeah,
to like
make our way.
come through this direction without being in the mud?
Well,
I mean,
I
you
mean,
can just press to digitate when you get through the mud.
I'm sure you could probably figure a way to get around there without,
I walk fast before he tries to piggyback.
Not my fresh, clean boots. Oh my gosh.
It's okay. He did good back there, so I mean, we gotta come.
They're lugs, okay?
Oh,
that's just wrong.
you are one handsome lug.
am disappointed in you.
I'm dis-
But so
Why?
proud. I'm proud but disappointed.
Medley, you coming?
Yes, I am.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, it's not like it's your
How
birthday.
deep
or
is the
anything.
mud?
Medley hype.
About a bench deep.
Oh, so not bad.
Smedley.
No, not
That's
bad at all.
fine.
And we trip Smedley.
No. Trips a deer.
You could try.
Wolves?
By stealth, I get advantage on that.
Protect me, oh handsome one. Just
Fine.
Caressing.
You're
Protect me.
gonna stop me.
So, what direction did the howl come from? Forward, left, right, back?
Yeah.
Ish?
Yeah.
All over?
Pretty
Perfect.
much.
You want
You're
perception
catching
check?
a mournful howl from one direction and what sounds like a response from another. Sidear,
Oh.
you have advantage, by the way.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
these
Spotty's
don't-
the man.
These sounds didn't sound like they were coming from the same area, though.
Nope, they don't sound like they're from the same area.
I mean, if one had to use the word surrounding us, would that be appropriate?
It sounds like it might be off in the distance. It's not directly
Ooh.
nearby.
I'm still going to try and stealthily.
Why don't we all stack up, at least?
Oh.
Yes, please stack up. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
I want to be
Make sure you're all in one line. I mean, yeah.
Wait. Wow.
on the edge of the woods.
Granted, I'll give you a piggyback ride if you wanted to cross some of this mud. I know those boots are real nice.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. So I will give him a piggyback ride.
Give me a
How tall are you?
athletics check.
Because he said he was pretty tall.
Yeah, I'm 5'9".
I'm like 6.
You're shorter than me, but not by much. I remember that much.
All right, so your movement is now halved,
Okay.
and you're sinking about 2 inches into the mud as you're carrying him.
You said the mud was an inch deep.
On your own weight.
Before you added another set of weight on your
that's
back.
fine. Like we're soldier on, man. I'm trying to help my boy out. Those are some nice lugs.
All right, so you guys moving on down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Went on down the road.
Okay,
I'm
easy
I'm
on
trudging
that.
keeping
on.
an eye out for howling and twitching in the.
So the track
shrubbery.
widens up at this point. When you get, we'll say, right around this area. It
Okay,
would
I
help
see
if
it.
I actually. Where's my thing at? Oh,
You're clicking like right here-ish.
yeah.
But yeah, I'll be keeping an eye out.
Let me adjust the camera.
Trying to stealth again.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we're all doing it, why not? I mean, I'll keep an eye out while stealthing. Boom. Super stealthy.
Learning well. I would say if I wasn't hidden. Like,
Yeah, I know.
nice.
All right.
Um,
So,
This stump, very rotten and nasty.
oh yeah, I'm about to get to that.
Okay.
So since
That's a
you've already
shame.
seen it, I will go ahead and show it to you. Well, let's not
Can
show it
do
to
this
you yet.
firework?
All right, so let's
Never
see.
know.
What was I? The track widens up at this point. Still running east to west, dimly glowing, bluish mushrooms can be seen on the northern side of the trail. Dominating the edge of the path is a huge, burnt-out tree stump.
Has Sidear already been here? Did he go ahead?
Here you go. There's your burnt-out tree stump, and you see the little blue mushrooms on it.
Are
It
they
is a-
edible?
It is about
mushrooms?
15 feet or so in diameter. You can always try. And rises from the forest floor to a height of about 7 feet. Circling the top of the stump are burned, jagged edges that appear much like a blackened tooth crown. The stump's base spreads out in thick, twisting roots that intertwine together as they pierce the earth. Between a partially large pair of roots is a dark hole with about 3 feet around, hollowing out the earth beneath the stump. A small musty smell seems to be coming from the hole. As you ponder what to do next, a wolf howl can be heard in the distance, and it is answered by two others. The howls sound closer than the ones you heard on the road.
Hey, are wolves edible?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Lean meat.
So, what would you guys like to do?
I'm
I would
thinking if they
respond
attack
Owl.
us, that'll be
I
some
apo-
good meat
I apologize in advance.
Kadogi.
and some fur.
Wait, why are you apologizing in advance?
I gotta do it.
You
What
don't.
are you gonna do?
I gotta do it.
You do not have to do it.
Don't.
But
Just let us
Spotty
know.
asked me to do it.
That doesn't
What-
mean you have to.
What are
Spotty
you
gave me
gonna do?
advantage.
Yeah.
I gotta
Before
eat-
you eat them, let's make sure they're not poisonous.
Fine, here. I will give a nature
I
check.
will
Who wants to
assist
check?
you.
Who's checking? Nature.
I
will
mean, I'm
check.
assisting him because he already started to roll.
Now listen.
He said
I,
he was gonna.
I checked it. And it
Roll
checks
again,
out.
I'm fucking assisting you.
I don't need it. I don't
Take
want it. Fine, here, look. I'll do it again.
You'll take his
Okay,
assistance and
19.
you'll like it.
Ah!
All right. Well, you know these are called winter glow shrooms.
And
That
I will
doesn't
step
sound
up
bad.
on
Ooh, so they'll make me
Stump.
shiny.
Be careful when getting one. There's
are
a
they
lot of
poison?
spider webs in that.
You don't recall them being poisonous with that nature roll.
Oh, I eat a mushroom. Oh, you really want to go there? Okay, thanks, Tara. Thanks.
I mean, does anyone?
Okay,
Or
so
burlap sack?
you go up to the tree and you grab one of the mushrooms and start eating it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, isn't that primary
I'll
ingredient
be.
for that oil? That
I'll be
you know,
right
that
next to
insol-
him.
that glue thing that
Uh,
dissolves
Universal
everything.
solvent.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll be right next to him because I warned him
Now-
about what could be in there because I saw spider webs. So I'll be right next to him.
You
when he
start
eats
to bite into it, and it's real bitter.
Blech.
And I mean,
I thought I was hungry.
they're edible, but they don't taste very good.
No,
Not at
they
all.
probably need to be
It's
cooked.
kind
in
of
something.
nasty.
it. You got fire, don't you?
But the big
I'm
question
good.
is, Dan, do they give him the squirts?
Is he high as a kite?
Well, hold on. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
So it's
18?
just straight
He
16.
did.
No, it's a 16. I wouldn't be blessed because
Okay, noted.
I'll cast Prestidigitation to change the flavor of it, make it
oh,
lovable for him.
Oh, maybe he'll want to eat.
my man.
What's it taste like?
Helping each other out.
The
Chocolate.
snozberries taste like snozberries.
Oh.
The
Chocolate
schnozberry
mushroom.
tastes like schnozberry.
What's it taste like?
A chocolate mushroom.
All right. Well, I mean, the first bite you take is bitter, but then you bite into it again, and it now tastes like chocolate.
What else did I find?
Uh,
Spotty's the man.
So Spotty just gave you a gooey
An item.
So why don't you give me a 2d10 roll?
This is the weirdest game of Dare I've ever been a part of. Please make it Universal Solvent. Please make it.
Oh,
You find this blue vial with
and
a
it looks like the
gold
the-
crest on it.
Oh, I drink it immediately.
It looks like a healing potion. You're not sure.
I mean, I wasn't. I was just like, I don't know what this is.
Wait, now
Take
wait a
it.
minute. No, wait a minute. I thought it was Rod that told me that it looked like a healing potion. It was Hernan.
I was like, you're unconscious. You're barely awake. Take it.
I'm so
So
disappointed in Hernan.
with your, you're over there eating those mushrooms, and that thing tastes good. You notice
Chucky.
inside the hole of the tree, the looks like a animal burrow
The
or
stump?
whatever it could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like this shiny piece of metal on a piece of wood that's a little deeper in there.
I reach in and grab it. Yeah.
It's kind of stuck because it's stuck on something. But you pull, and you pull out. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. You pull out a stick that looks like this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a stick with a blue wrap on the handle.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I'm sorry, you said that looks like this, and I looked at the map instead of the camera. What does it look like?
All right.
It's a stick.
A stick with a
like
It
blue
looks like a
wrap or
stick with a
metal.
blue, like a
Stick that-
metal wrapped
Okay.
around the middle of it.
Is
They
it like
are-
a stick?
I was waiting for the,
Or a
the,
staff.
the
Yeah, my
pop-up
bad.
to come up. So.
Well, all of the GUI items are not actually in the page, which is on
Okay.
me.
So like I'll
Let's
I'll
see.
stuff it in my pack and. I'll get
Well, is
to
it a
look at
stick or a staff?
Looks like a stick. I mean, it
Okay.
almost kind of looks like a wand, to be honest with you.
Okay. I think there's a wand. I don't know what this is. You just want me to hold on to it, Hernan?
You found it.
Yeah, but you're sorry, Sire. You're the boss. What should I do with this?
I'll shove you in the hole.
Okay, so
See if
as
you can
you're
find
shoved
another
in,
one.
Don't,
there.
don't piss off Hernan with it. That's just
So
good
this is-
advice.
This is great that we found something cool and you found chocolate gross vegetation. However,
Dude, these mushrooms taste like chocolate. They're amazing.
we heard some howling that I think we need to prepare for.
yeah, but the problem with that is side ear's been shoved in a hole.
Yeah, and I'm gonna now pull him out.
Well, before you
Yes.
pull him out,
Perfect. You're stuffed in a hole.
the hole
I'm getting
goes.
bit by something. You
The
fuck.
whole-
But wait, there's more.
The hole looks like it goes down about 8 feet or so, and you're sure that beyond that, it looks like it might open up a lot wider.
Oh god. Oh god. Hernan, there's a freaking tunnel down here, man. Really? I cast light.
Uh huh.
Do it. What do I see?
I didn't shove him into it. I just
No. But
pushed him like halfway
you pushed
in.
me and I like.
Enough
I
that
didn't
he
like
I
push you
embellished-
to.
enough
I
that he can
embellished-
see
I
that it
embellished-
opens up a little
Yes.
deeper in.
Yeah, because I would embellish it because I'm gonna overdo it. So like I will go like head first in. Ah.
Oh, make me a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw, by the way. All right, noted. So yeah, you see that it looks like it opens up a little bit more down in there.
There's a tunnel down
Hey.
here.
You should explore and see what's down there, Sidear.
Okay. Are y'all good with that? Or what?
How are you feeling down there?
I don't know. What do I see down here? I'll get you a perception.
I mean, how far in
Oh.
you going? It's kind of.
I'll
I
grab
mean,
your
like
ankles.
I'm looking around. Do I see anything? Like you said that it looked like maybe there was like some animal tracks or a
No,
nest. Or
I mean
something.
you can't see any further than where you're at. To get a better look, you'll have to go deeper in.
All right. So this
Um,
looks like it goes further down. I don't want to leave y'all up there alone with wolves in the area, but I can check.
Oh no, I meant to hit. Oh my gosh, I can't.
What are you trying to do?
The perception of a 9.
Oh,
I couldn't perceive where the right button was on my thing, obviously.
well, I mean, if you hit all the P's, eventually one will be perception.
Okay.
P.
Should we
All right.
tie a rope to his foot before we push him further in the hole?
Well, I don't. I mean, do you want to go in the hole and see what it is down there? Or do you want to?
I don't know. It's your call. It looks like there may be stuff. I mean, like I said, I just found this wand laying here or stick. There may be other treasures. I don't know. Like
There's some
you're the
wolves
boss.
closing
That's
in
what
on
I'm
us.
saying. Do you want me to
pin
come
it
back
and
out?
I'll pull you out.
Okay, I'm good with it.
Yeah,
So I
there's some
come back
wolves
out the
going
hole.
out, so I think it's best if we stick together.
Ain't like you're gonna be able to fight them by yourself. Oh, I mean.
Yeah,
sorry,
I don't
didn't
think
say that
so.
out loud. I didn't say it out loud. All right, so I'm out
I
of
think
the
we
hole.
should all.
Maybe we can come back if we need to look if we're missing anything. We'll come
We're
back.
gonna have to come back this way for the water anyway.
Right.
Yeah, we might.
Okay.
So if we pass by it again, it won't.
I
hurt
come out of the hole.
I think we should all group up a little.
I whisper. I'll be back for you.
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna hand you an iron axe. Just him or all of us?
Just him.
Okay.
Excellent.
You didn't notice that this was actually where the ogres were.
No, it's not that
I'll
bad.
be back.
Where is it?
Baby ogres, though, small.
Here it is.
So you found a stick, you said?
Yeah, some kind of stick. It looks like it's got like a metal wrap on it.
Well, why don't you swing it around, see what it does?
Last time I did that, it didn't end so well. Maybe you swing it around and see what it does.
All right.
So I hand you the.
So you have
Wand.
the stick. What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to point in this direction here
Yeah?
and just kind of like Alakazam, Alakaboo. Just shake it around, see if it happens.
Bibbidi
I like
bobbidi
it.
boo?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't look like it did anything.
Okay.
Wand of
Must
disintegrate.
Must be broken. Here you go.
Okay.
Did it feel like it casted anything when you cast it or used it?
I don't know. Did it, Dan?
Did
Did it feel like I
mean,
casted?
It kind of hummed in your hand a little bit, but you didn't see anything.
Maybe it's a massage stick because it did buzz a bit.
He broke it. He used the only spell it had, and now it's just.
Yep. You used it, rolled D21. Yeah, no, it just.
All right, so are we moving?
I think we should move up, but stay close together. Don't know about where those wolves are. They seem to be getting closer.
I'm trying to stay on the hidden in the wood a little bit. Sorry, but I don't want to be all clumped up like that.
I'll be the target, and I'll be using the dodge action with my moves. So.
Okay.
While I'm moving forward, I'll be dip, dive, and dodge, and
Duck.
dodging.
Dodge.
Yeah, duck.
Did you get all 5 in there? Dodge, dip, dive, duck, and dodge.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing.
I'm gonna throw a wrench at you.
You can dodge a
Wait,
wrench.
whoa,
You can
whoa,
dodge a
whoa.
wrench. You can dodge a ball.
Who gets attacked?
Side ear.
Ooh.
Oh, good choice.
All right.
19
Even
to
after
hit.
pulling him out.
Oh, no, it's-
19.
Cool.
You did say.
Oh, actually, but if the thing had advantage on you, it would have just crit.
If it's a surprise attack and you didn't see it coming,
Yeah. Ooh, that could be bad.
The only problem
mushroom, I'm
is...
Did
gonna
you-
go in a hole.
Did
Um,
you say that I got to keep my robes of protection?
Yeah, you kept those.
Yes, it is a 19. It is a 19, so it would have hit.
Why did that not roll damage?
But if it was a surprise attack,
There
it might
was
have crit.
none. It's a friendly spider. It's never
Okay,
mind.
so if I hit
Nice.
the attack, it actually rolls the damage.
Full.
25? Oh my gosh.
Do I see this attack take place?
Sure.
I think we see Sidear die.
As if something, as soon as you started yanking him out of the hole, something followed up the hole after him.
So, when a creature I can see attacks a target, I don't see this creature.
You still
No,
gotta
because
roll,
I'm stuffed in the hole.
you gotta roll a Constitution save.
Yes, you do.
Well, I'm asking because of the my can I throw that out there? That protection.
Okay.
He said a 19 still hits.
Yeah, because 19 is my AC. With
Better
the
than a
robes of
crit.
protection.
Yeah, 19
Yeah.
will
Yeah,
hit.
yeah, yeah. So true, so
So
true.
you'll
And
take...
con save.
All right, so you don't...
I don't think you still have the bless I gave you
No,
earlier.
yeah, I'll take that off. Sorry.
16.
It's still 16, it's fine. DC's 11, of course, as you see. So you'll take, what is it, half the poison damage?
8.
So 8 and 8. Only 16 damage instead of
And
being
then-
unconscious.
So 5 plus 3, 8 plus 8 plus 9
Well,
poison.
we'll say 5 for damage and piercing and 4 for poison. Because
So 9?
Hernan's going to impose his protection.
So take 9
Why
total.
don't you guys go ahead and give me the the initiative roll that you need.
Ow, 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 ow. Spider!
Perfect. Rolled a 2.
Son of a. Ow.
You're
Hernan,
fine.
this is
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah, no, I'm grabbing you too tightly, aren't I?
That's a damn spider.
Maybe I should just gently caress you next time. I should go to pull you out.
I want to be your friend.
Okay, so let's see. Sayer with a 17. Sidear with a 16. Shailene with a 16.17. Crendon, what is your dex?
4. Oh, Dex is a 17, so 3.
So, yeah, 3.17.
Okay, so which?
So the same.
Okay. Okay, go Hernan with a 5, and who we're missing? Smedley. I think we're missing Smedley.
Did my dodge action still go
No.
through? Since that's what
No,
I've been
initiative
doing.
without you don't have the disadvantage anymore on the initiative rolls.
That's fine. Oh, I'm talking when I was doing the whole waiting. Because the
Sorry,
wolves are getting close.
she was asking a question. So yeah, you guys. Let's see. That was still got one more to attack. Let's see which one do you guys.
Am I now out of the hole?
You're out of the hole.
Okay.
And
We
you
see
see a
both of
giant
these
wolf
guys.
spider coming up behind you. About that time, you guys will see coming out of the top of the tree stump another one. And let's see, who do we have here? We have Crendon, Hernan, and Sidear right here with me. So we'll roll a d6 and see which one of you guys.
Hit me.
Hernan, 1 and 2.
Perfect.
Crendon, 5 and 6. And of course, Sidear is the target.
This is fine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
At least I tried to help you once.
I mean,
Can't do it
Anybody
again.
take
And it's a
surprise?
19 again.
It's a 19 hits.
Wait, you can shield now, right? Because it's not a surprise round.
So I can only use it once.
You only have one shield.
He doesn't have. He's not a caster like that. It's just something.
Yeah, because I took
And
the feat
also,
for-
this is still a surprise round because they've come up and attacked.
Yep.
Cool,
So
cool.
another. Well, you need another.
Well, this
contact?
one, I think I'd let you know it's coming because you already got hit by the first one. All right, so you're good on that. You'll take 4 poison and 4 piercing. You still with us?
I live.
Means I gotta hit you one more time.
Hopefully already.
All right, so now with top of the round, these spiders come out of this tree and start attacking Sidear, as if maybe he interrupted something or was in their home or something.
They were.
Oh, you know what? It would be a real nice of me to actually show you what it is you're looking at.
Oh, yeah.
So is that what was howling? A wolf spider?
Well, if you saw what I saw that they were doing down there,
This is what you're looking at.
And these are giant wolf spiders.
Yes.
Megan the Beast with 16 backs.
Big.
That may hurt. Okay.
That's what
I
she's.
love the way they look. The art is awesome.
dude, it's so good.
Okay, so Sayer, you see these big old ugly nasty things come out and attack Sidear, or what do you do?
Well, first I'm going to step out of the way. No, that's not true. I'll move up and then here. And let's do a little bit of stabby stab because I'm good at that.
Why not?
What were you saying about being good?
I didn't say anything.
I mean, you're good at that
I didn't
sometimes.
say anything.
I mean,
There
it's
you
a
go.
giant spider.
Oh,
All
how
right.
you double
So
crit?
So take 14.
Offhand.
That was my offhand. Yeah, see, the first one was just like, "Meh, look up here, look up here. So 14.
14.
I have 5 feet left. But, as I said, I'm good at that. I'm
Walk
done.
up and you pretty much stab it right in the abdomen, and it just starts to leak out and falls to the ground. Sidear. Just a laugh.
I will
So
try.
there's two spiders, right?
Nope,
Yes.
nope. Now there's
One
one.
Just
now.
one.
Nope. No, there still are two. One's just.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
okay. Your leader took care of one of
All
them.
right, so I will shocking grasp.
Good, because there's a definitely target-rich environment. Okay, so I
She was
love it.
having strokes. Hold on.
Do what? I'm sorry.
So you grab a hold of this thing, and it explodes all over you, Hernan, and Crendon. Which Crendon's
Nice.
missing this.
That's fine.
We'll reinform him once he gets.
This hurt.
He's taking care of some family
Freaking
stuff. So.
Hernan. It's your fault.
I mean, you're the one crawling in the
You
stuff.
don't want to push me in there.
True.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Did they all crawl out, or do you think there's any more
Oh.
left?
Hernan.
I don't know. They were
We
kind
should
of
probably
doing.
come back later.
They were kind of doing this.
Hernan. That sort of behavior is not acceptable. I'm going to
Smart.
ask you to apologize to Sideer, and then the two of you should shake hands.
I shake
Come on.
hands with him with a shocking grab.
I would prefer fire.
Well, this
Yeah, me too.
You wear metal. You have metal on you. Nice.
Breastplate, yeah.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, I mean, you don't hear any other chittering, like you guys were missing a moment ago.
I mean, I heard it.
Yeah, but you didn't say a word to any of them.
I didn't know
Really?
it was close enough to hear.
Small favor, Sideer.
Pretty far away, so I didn't know if
Yeah.
I could actually hear it.
Can you drop some fire in this stump just in case?
Oh, that's fine.
Let's just burn it. Just burn the ever-loving crap out of it, because we don't need any eggs hatching or anything while we're here.
We definitely
Absolutely. Any opposed? Say aye. Aye.
I love the idea of setting something on fire in the woods. We could
The
just
hole.
go on. We're in its land right now.
We can
right?
prestidigitate and put the fire out.
No, that only puts out small flames, and you know that.
That's why I'm going to stand around the edge and look. There's only been one time Sideer's ever gotten a big flame, and there are no kids around, so it'll be fine.
Medley is still here.
Do you want to see?
Medley, take a couple steps back. You'll be fine.
slowly pack up.
So close.
See? He's never going to set the forest on fire.
Don't love this. I want it known.
All right. So you guys are. You don't hear any. Give me a perception check if you do hear anything else. Oh no, you don't hear shit.
Oh.
Crendon, on the other
God.
hand, listens very intently, and he can hear the bugs chirping. He can hear people laughing. He can. But you don't hear any other noise coming out of that hole.
Okay.
How about any wolves that we heard earlier?
You're not hearing one currently.
Yeah, you were covered in spider bits.
Oh yeah, you were. The spider in front of you exploded, and you are covered in the ichor and stuff of the spider.
Not anymore.
You missed a mandible right there.
I'll do it again.
I mean, it says you're instantly clean or... Okay, yeah, never mind. I thought that or said of soil. So never mind.
Yeah.
It's going to be a smart ass.
All right, so you hear nothing else other than some crickets making noises
I
nearby.
don't feel so good.
Again?
Well, I will go ahead and just cheer you up.
Have another mushroom.
Have another chocolate mushroom. Ooh,
Don't actually do that.
that makes me
Nice.
feel a lot bit better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
A lot of it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, I can't do that. I already done it once. Embarrass myself.
Now, Smedley,
Yes.
you remember you were given an item before you left camp.
I was.
Uh-huh.
Happy birthday.
What exactly was it? It
It's
was-
called the Fool's Stone. So if you want to go over to the item list on the side over there and click Fool Stone, it'll tell you what it does.
I will do that.
Just a reminder.
Where do I go to find that?
Under items.
I know, but I don't. Hold on.
It's item number 12.
There it is.
All right. So, like I said, you hear nothing else coming from either the deep hole or nearby other than maybe cricket sounds. You haven't heard any wolf sounds for a little bit. What would y'all like to do?
Keep pushing forward. I don't think these would be good to eat necessarily.
No, you don't think the spiders would be very good food.
I mean, there's always their poison glands if you want to try and harvest any of that, but I probably can't do that if you want to get a little bit poison, but
So, what are y'all doing?
I'm following Hernan.
shall we all move forward?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Stick kind of close to each other.
Still staying on the edges.
Okay, so you get to.
Lots of mushrooms up here.
Yep, a lot of mushrooms.
What's that?
It's a good question. What is that?
It's a wolf.
Do we see it before we get to it?
As you guys are heading away, or start to prepare to leave from where you're at, you hear the wolves howl once more. First one chattering howl answered by another, and then another. The howls sound perhaps more excited than before. And yes, as you guys move forward, you do see something standing in the trail in front of you. And I will show you what that something is.
I have a question. Was there a particular reason you reminded me of this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, did you
Oh,
read what
yeah.
it says?
I did.
Okay, well, that's why I was showing it to you.
Oh!
Ooh,
Boom, headshot.
don't. It's pretty.
Okay, the path.
That
Hold on.
is-
Before you continue. The path widens a bit in this area and intersects another path, forming a crossroads, with one path running roughly north to south and the other meandering east to west. The wind is calmer here, but you can hear the rustling of leaves above your heads, reminding you that the storm is rapidly approaching. As you look up the trail, a huge, unearthly-looking stag slowly walks onto the path, its enormous rack of antlers stretching wide. The magnificent spread of razor-sharp points seems to dimly glow in the growing darkness. It turns its head to regard you. There is great intelligence behind its eyes.
Yeah,
That's
I
not a
use-
normal.
No, but you've never heard the story of cutting
Here.
the head off the spirit animal? Like,
No.
Could I use my Fey
Sure, whatever that was.
ancestry to realize that this is a Fey creature instead of an actual deer?
What's your Fey ancestry thing say?
It just tells me I can't.
Oh, your asleep thing. Yeah, no, you're not going to use it for that. But you can roll me a nature check if you wish.
Okay. Well, that's what I was just saying. I am a Fey, partially a Fey creature.
You're a half elf. Get it right.
Half of me's Fey.
No, what's Fey is what's.
yeah, the Fae is at 5 and 9.
It's pretty.
Okay.
Hail, children of the fool. A storm is brewing. Do
Y'all
you
hear
not
this?
feel it?
I don't think he's dinner.
Or you are most fortunate this night that the unseelie court of Knight Senshad has other dealings than to deal with you right now. What brings you here in these dark times?
We're searching food for our camp. You got like a couple spare deer that are old and sick that we could take with us?
That's like asking if we have a couple of spare Frenta that he can eat.
Yeah,
That's
food,
okay.
Can think of
firewood,
some.
and water.
We got you.
No.
And
I look at Sidear. I mean, maybe one, but no.
Yes, there is some game about. Not too far. I'm sure you'll have no problem finding it.
would you happen to know how many ogres are in these woods?
Oh,
They've
majestic.
been tromping around.
Ah, la, la.
Yes, ogres. They do seem to be. Let's see. Give me just a moment to try to figure out. Okay, here we go. Ogres, yes, there are ogres in my woods, and I would be so appreciative if you would kill them.
How
appreciative.
appreciative.
They are
Can you tell us
killing
which
my
way they are?
children with no thought, oftentimes merely for sport, and leaving their bodies to rot. I do wish them to be slain. Will you endeavor to do this thing for me?
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh, great spirit of the forest.
What can you tell us about these ogres first?
They're big, they're ugly, and they're smelly. What more do you need to know about ogres?
Well, how many of them are there in these
Weaknesses.
woods?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hernan.
Mm-hmm.
And Smedley. Okay.
What? What did I do?
You both feel as if something has happened to you? Oh, and Sideer.
Yes.
How are you on health? You still pretty shitty looking?
I'm about half.
Alright. You gain. I'll see if you get a better chance. Okay, you gain 8 hit points.
Okay. I feel much better now.
His horns glow, you gain hit points, and the other two people gain the feeling upon them. I'm not going to tell you what that is yet.
Oh, thank you. Oh, great.
Counterspell.
Yeah.
You don't. Fortunately, you don't have that yet.
Mm-hmm.
For another 3 levels, I believe.
The road is not
Yeah.
safe for you. Beware the unseen that may bring your doom.
The unseen. What's that?
Well, it's obviously
It's
something I can't see.
unseen. That is all I will tell you.
I mean, we just got done with a ghost.
I'm not referring
Of some
to
sort.
ghost. What else would you care to know?
Well, we're looking for, like we said, food, water, and some firewood. Would there happen to be any downed trees that are not completely rotten?
Yes, there are some down trees. Not too far away. You're on the right path. I know. Vague. What do you expect from a talking moose?
Yeah.
Did you just call it a moose?
This is no
Yeah.
speaking moose.
Did you
This is
just-
the guardian of the forest. All hail.
Let's be careful with the hails, right? Let's not forget that, we
Last time I checked, you
Ostensibly
didn't
follow
heal
Jinx.
me 8 hit points. I'm just saying.
I healed you
I
7.
grovel at his feet.
I healed you 7. I
Whatever.
didn't see you grovel.
I don't ever grovel.
7, not 8.
Oh, okay.
Now you know what the magic number is.
Okay. I'll remember that. It's my last spell
Okay.
slot.
Spell slot.
Oh, 15 on the wrong page. He has more to tell, but I'm just trying to get to it. Ogres and goblins are bad enough, but the likes of them are always around. Wipe out or drive off one clan and another will take its place eventually. They're dangerous and destructive. But you know what they want, what they're up to. But there's something else starting to take shape in the depths of the bog. Elusive, intelligent, powerful. Can't say what it is yet, but it's much
Elusive?
worse than even the court of the Knights in Shad that cause so many troubles and mischiefs around here. Be on your guard, young Shazats.
Did he say dangerous and elusive? I guess he's talking about me.
think you misunderstood. That's aloof, not elusive.
Thank you for clarification.
You're welcome. Now, want us to kill ogres and goblins, correct? Is that what I just
I
heard
would
there?
prefer you to kill ogres because they are killing my children with no thought.
Okay.
And you've agreed to do so, and I've pretty much paid you for your agreement. Is there any other questions you might have for me, my young friends?
Where?
Is there any food around here after we kill the ogres?
Oh yes, there are game, as long as you're hunting them for food and not sport.
No, we do other things for sport.
Very good.
I thought you were going to say something else.
With Rod, you can never really tell.
Wow, thank you, Dan. That's a huge compliment. Take that.
There are some
There you-
game. I'm not going to hand it to you, but there are some nearby. You'll find them soon.
Any
All right.
fruit-bearing trees?
Unfortunately, the only edible plants that are nearby are the glow mushrooms, and they're not all that edible. Well,
They
they
taste like
are.
chocolate.
Then you're eating the wrong mushrooms.
Or the right ones.
Because every mushroom in this forest tastes bitter.
I think you're wrong, but we're not going to argue.
Well, with that, be
You know-
safe and be careful. The night holds many dangers. And of course, the storm that is coming in.
Is there shelter nearby?
No, there is not. The only thing nearby is an old tower that is a place of great evil. It was once the abode of a mad high elven witch of significant power.
I feel like we're not ready for that.
It also cannot be entered without a special charm and is guarded with powerful fell magics.
Okay.
Would that happen to be the witch that was supposedly there's a sign back there under a
The
board?
Witch Queen?
Malvolna.
I would assume that that's the Witch Queen who's rotting
The
in the
witch
abyss.
queen that once ruled this entire area made her home right there. Of course, the tower still stands, wrapped by all manner of thorny vines. Her name was Malvolana. And she was a true terror. She even had an arrangement with the Republic and took tolls from the roads. One more thing before I go. The Unseelie Court seems to be celebrating some dark pact that they've made recently. It is an unholy alliance that can only bring death and destruction in its wake.
Like 90% of danger encounter.
I believe it was with a Dunhadrin priestess, if I am not mistaken. Friends, I must now depart. Be careful. Like I said, the night holds many dangers. The storm is coming. And of course, you have ogres to cleanse my forest of.
Could I persuade you into leading us to the ogres so we don't get lost here in the dark? Because I don't want to get trapped in mud all over the place.
Oh, look, what's that behind you?
Oh, lovely.
He seems to step into the thicket and disappear. Is anybody else injured, by the way?
I'm down.
I
3
only
points.
lost temporary hit points.
Mhm.
Nobody's lost
good.
actual hit points?
I lost 3.
Alright, you got
Since
your
when?
maxed.
Okay. Did you restore spell slots too?
No, he just restored 7 hit points. 7 hit points were restored to the entire party. And Huranan and Smedley, remember, You have false life cast upon you.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
1d something temp.
Yeah, I'm looking that up right now.
Usually
1d4
1d4 plus
level.
up to 4.
D4 plus 4 temp hit points for duration at higher levels above that.
Well, that's nice because it doesn't tell me what his level was to tell you what it cast. It just says he cast
100.
false life.
All right, it might be the 1d4 plus 4.
Yeah,
And
that's what,
higher levels, I think, are increase the number of d4s.
when cast at second level or higher, you gain 5 additional temporary hit points per point above first.
So that would be 1d4 plus 9 at second. So it's just 1d4 plus 4.
Okay, so you guys can roll those and figure out what your temp hit points are. 1d4
So
plus
all right,
4.
I got 8.
Look
So
at
everyone
that.
gets
What a-
something. I'm like, but what about?
And you get 7 there, Smedley. And that was random, so. But everybody got healed. So if you had any damage prior to now, you were healed.
I didn't get anything.
Oh,
I don't
it's
think I
almost,
like this guy.
almost as if you didn't get hit by anything. Alright, so you guys have 2 different directions to go. Actually, 3 directions to go. Which direction would you like to choose?
I say we go to the left. 'Cause we've-
In the middle here, do we see down south and that it curves up north and curves out front?
Well, let's see. What's the distance in all this?
This is the right way, Hernan. This is where we were going earlier when I was trying to get us through those bushes.
Well,
Trust
I
me.
mean, down there, not even but 60 foot away, it looks like 60, 70 feet. Is this a down tree?
Alright, well, let's see.
Who just split the party?
Yeah.
I'm
people
gonna
are
it
wandering
looks
off on
it
their
looks
own,
like
if
it may be a
anything.
down tree of some sort. I mean, do you
I
want me
mean,
to
we
check it
can
out?
go get some firewood first.
Yeah,
We
but
have
then
no
we have
wanna
to carry
it.
idea what's
yeah,
up
we have to
north.
carry it too
We're gonna have to
you
carry
guys
it.
are carry
anyway.
it anyway, aren't you?
on the way out. Let's go kill
So,
ogres.
It
And
might
then
not
come
it might
pick
not
up
be
wood.
here when you
Did they
come
give
back.
us directions to the ogres?
Nope.
No.
Oh, we should have asked that.
We did a couple times.
Yep. It's like, so, any ogres? Any ogres? Any ogres?
Oh,
No?
there's
Okay.
ogres.
There's ogres.
You go
But
find
none
them.
of you said, "Hey, which way to the ogres?"
We asked for directions.
Yeah, and got none.
That's where they were.
It's almost like
Okay.
he didn't want to tell you exactly how to go straight to them.
Yeah.
But yes, if you look down that way, at this point to the north, to the south running trail is bisected by a huge, old fallen tree that's about 13 foot in diameter. Thick broken branches come off from the trunk but are empty of any foliage. The tree appears to have been here for some time, and the wood looks dry. As you inspect the bounty of fire-making material before you, a somber hooting of an owl pierces the night. The nightbird's forlorn call makes you think of Mother Savanessa. The owl is her, however you pronounce this, Speta Tet, the Hanatai's name for the animal spirit that embodies each Cirrus. You ponder Mother for a moment. She is a wonderful, kind woman who has, more than once, switched your backside for some foolish act, and more than once healed your wounds when harm came to you. She is very wise, even beyond her long years, and has taught you many things without question. The Blue Veil is blessed to have her, as are you. So do you guys wish to do anything with this stuff?
Do we get a sense of foreboding or something?
No, I'm just reading the text to you. I don't know what kind of sense you're going to get.
I say we cut up
It's
this
not
tree first,
satisfactory.
and then we can go one of the other directions, if that's what you so want to do.
Well, it's just I figure since we came from the north, then we could kind of, do like this big circle from where we were, and just always move to the left.
Can I ask you a question? How many other trees worth of dry wood have we seen so far?
None.
This is the only one we've seen so far, but it's a big ass tree, so it might fill up everything we need.
Oh, it's a trap.
Probably.
Yeah, it's a trap for firewood seekers.
Or ogre seekers, which we are.
Who
Yeah.
knows?
But with the storm coming, we might want to go ahead and get it cut
Yeah,
up
for
now.
Wood.
All right, so
Oh,
let's
and
do a vote.
with the mention of the storm, you do notice it is a few degrees cooler than what it was earlier.
Uh,
All right, fine, Hernan.
I follow Hernan's direction.
Well, I mean, why don't we?
Why are you following
Who wants to
Hernan?
cut up the tree
I thought,
now?
Sayer was the leader.
You know,
I say we
Hernan,
cut the tree
Follow
now.
Sire.
a good leader knows when to let other people lead, as if they were leading, even if they're. Go ahead.
I'll let Hernan take the lead.
Let you decide.
So I'll hand Smedley.
Yeah.
Here, take this iron axe, and let's get this tree cut up, and then we can go north or east, whichever direction you guys choose. If that's the
Okay,
way we want to go.
so you guys go start cutting some wood.
I'm going to supervise.
We have 3 axes, and I have my axe, but my axe is for fighting versus cutting wood.
All right, well you start.
And I hit it with a hiya, and break
Hold
it.
stuff out of the way so we can get an easier chop at it.
I would be hiding in the trees nearby, keeping watch from where we came.
The trees or
Yeah, I'll
Push.
keep a watch back here.
I'll come up here with Hernan and hit the tree with the.
All right, well, it takes you about. I mean, you start working on it, hacking away at it.
Flurry of blows. Done.
Your
Done.
wrist. Your wrist.
Alrighty then. So let's see.
We only need enough to fill these 3 bags.
It takes you about 20 minutes to get enough to fill those bags.
All right.
In the
All right.
process of doing that, as you're chopping up pieces of the tree, there was something I wanted to share with
Wondering
you.
the fingernail
Yeah, I mean,
hurts a lot.
And while she's stealthing, I'm busting out my little
let's see,
guitar.
who do we have? We have Hernan, we have Sideer. Is anybody else helping chop? I thought Smedley was giving some
Smedley.
axes.
Love it.
What?
Weren't you given an axe to chop up some wood?
Yes, I was.
Okay, we'll move you down there to the tree. I mean, nope, that's not
Wrong
the
tree.
I
direction.
know. I didn't mean to go
Ah,
there.
no.
My mouse jumped.
Yeah, sure it did.
It did.
Give me a perception check, Smedley, since you're doing all that running around.
Which way?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It's me. I'm up.
All right. All right, above you, about 10 feet above your heads, nestled in a crook where branches meet the trunks of a great leafless black oak, is a leather boot. It appears somewhat weathered and has a dusting of snow on it. The laces dangle down at the sides.
Swear to God, if there's
Is this a trap house?
leaving.
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm the only one that sees this.
Yeah.
I am going to point it out to Hernan and Sideer.
All right, well, tell them, don't tell me.
I'm gonna give you a boost and help push you up to it.
Oh no!
Oh yeah,
I'm
no.
not touching it. No. Mm-mm.
You wanna try and grab at it?
I yeeted you.
Grab the roll. What are we, dwarf tossing now?
Yeah.
Children tossing. If burning wasn't enough, you're going to throw them through the
That sounds like-
trees.
Happy
Well, it's
birthday,
like
yeet.
All right, so you throw her up into the tree to try to get the
What?
boot.
No.
Yep.
Roll me in athletics.
No.
I'll assist.
Roll me in opposed.
Hey, roll it again. I'm assisting you.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see.
So Fallon, this is a lesson in why you should always unmute when you tell Dan your plan so that your
Roll
teammates can up
to-
their own.
Counter it.
I don't know what
Athletics.
athletics. Got it. Hold up. Let me find it. It's here somewhere. There it is.
Should I give Ronnie inspiration?
Nice.
So even
I need
well,
inspiration.
one-
More inspiration.
inspiration ain't going to help you with that.
No.
Not that kind of inspiration. So yeah, you guys go to grab her or him Smedley to throw him up in the tree, and he grabs hold of the branch, the tree that you guys have been chopping up, locks onto it, and you can't budge him.
I said nope.
That's fine. So then I will acrobat up and try to grab said.
It's
I'll
not,
assist you.
it's not too hard for you
Get
to
up
do.
to it.
Oh, all right. Yes, I'll grab the boot.
All right. Well, the boot is a knee-high brogan made of dark brown leather that's a bit cracked and dried from age, and of course the elements.
Anything in it?
Oh, yeah. There's something in it.
It's dusted with snow, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Is there much snow in this area?
No, not much, but you can see
It's
some snow
starting
starting to
to-
fall on the
It would make
trees.
sense.
Yeah, you see some starting to fall, just a little dusting on it. Tucked in the toe behind an old stocking. Yeah. Oh, this thing's got a little bit of a smell to it. Is a small silver medallion with a wolf's head on the front surrounded by runes. And I will show you what that medallion looks like.
What was that?
That was Ronnie.
I get excited, dude.
There you go. That is what you find in the toe of this boot.
Aww.
Cringe.
Okay. So I take it down and I give it to Smedley.
Keep that
What
thing
is
away
the
from me.
writing around? What's the language around the front with the
Oh,
wolf's
the
head?
runes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are those runes or is that like a different
it
language?
looks like runes.
Anyone
But it could
smart
be a
with
different language.
Arcana?
Not me.
Nope.
No, but I can.
I can take a gander at it. But
Can you two take a look at this and try and figure it out?
Yeah, I'll
Sure.
assist you on your roll, so you'll get advantage.
okay.
I will help.
Yeah.
You did not need my help.
Nice. But someone's rolling well.
Yeah,
tonight.
I go back in the
they
woods.
look like runes, but you can't discern any kind of magical nature of them. They're-
Maybe hit it with that little stick you got earlier.
Yeah, 'cause that sounds smart.
Okay, what these runes are stating is the founder is cursed for 7 years. In order to
So-
break it is to find the man with the wooden leg named Smith.
Well, that's a shame, Smedley.
Well,
What's the name of his other leg?
Smedley found the boot.
Yep, Smedley found the boot.
I appreciated that joke.
That's an old joke.
Well, Smedley, you
Great
have
joke.
a chance to figure out whether or not you believe him.
So it's inside.
Insight.
I would have to roll really, really high.
You believe him.
So close.
All right, so that was that. You guys got the wood.
Okay.
All right, as you continue work on cutting and gathering the wood, you notice a loam-covered protrusion coming from beneath an enormous trunk. It is about 3 feet long and somewhat buried in the wet leaves and dirt. Guess that's how you pronounce that. L-O-A-M. Loam.
Loam.
Covered protrusion.
Lom.
What would you guys like to do?
Thick topsoil. Very rich.
And we have all learned something new tonight.
So it looks like a molehill, kind of.
I don't know. Do you want to check it out further?
Well,
Don't
no,
make a
I-
mountain out of it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get a grasp. That's what it's supposed to look like. And I picked up on what you said.
Apparently, so
'Cause
does Smedley,
molehills,
she's out there giggling
yeah.
still.
So, looks like something might be living under here. As long as we've got all the wood we need, I don't think we should bother it that much.
You don't want to check it out any further?
You don't want to push Siderean in the hole again?
You want to go in a hole?
It's not a hole. It's just like like really rich looking dirt.
I don't know, Spotty. Do I want to dig in the dirt?
It's about 3 feet long and somewhat buried in wet leaves and dirt.
I'll get my shovel
Does
Mhm.
how big of a boot?
and I will dig down along the middle
Hold on.
on
Wait,
the
wait,
side.
wait, wait.
She's weird.
Well, as you're doing
Digging
all
out the
that,
body of a child.
Well,
It
the
appears to
shovel's
be-
in. Go ahead.
it appears to be the lower arm bone and a hand of a human or humanoid.
Bone.
Oh.
The clothing that once covered the arm and leather gloves that was once covering the hand have both almost rotted away.
Oh.
On one of the bony fingers that protrudes from the rotting piece of glove is a dirt-encrusted ring.
Well then,
Oh, and since you
Sarah.
stuck your shovel into the ground,
I would have been on the side. I would have dug straight into the dirt. That dirt.
oh yeah.
Backtrack.
I'm saying, as you were putting your shovel into the ground,
Mhm.
you catch a little resistance as you hit what looks like a leather pouch lying next to what this thing is.
I'll pick up the pouch.
Uh-huh.
Does it feel like coins?
Let's see. It's got some weight to it.
I will.
Doesn't
Open
make a clinking sound, but it does have some weight to it.
Okay. I'll feel it while it's in the bag. I will fondle the bag as one
Mm,
does.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I believe he actually described it as a sack, but
Yep.
Yeah. So
It's almost like a leather sack pouch. Kind of.
yeah, I'll open it.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, looks like a journal and a sealed scroll tube.
Well, this is
a
interesting.
sack with the tube.
Mm-hmm.
I found a scroll tube and a journal, and I'm gonna take the ring and look at it.
Okay.
It's dirt encrusted.
Huh. Hey, Crendon, can you clean this ring up?
Sure. Prestidigitation.
Okay. Nice and shiny ring.
I just have to point out, you all used to ask me to prestidigitate things.
Well, I guess you're
Interesting.
both the same distance away now at this point.
Yeah,
last
I
I
don't
knew you
know
were
how
north.
I take that.
Well,
It's
I
almost
know.
like Crendon is replacing you. Jeez.
That's exactly how it's
Deceiving and lying. I found the scroll tube. Obviously, I can't use scrolls. And anyone?
I can use scrolls. Let me read it for you.
Yeah, I'll give you the scroll.
I kind of
Or
shoulder
I'll give
my
you the
way ahead of
scroll
Crendon.
tube. You get a
Okay,
scroll tube. I
so
don't know if
the
there's a
ring,
scroll
once
in
it's
it.
cleaned, is kind of like a silver band. It has a big blue stone in the middle. It's got a small red stone and a small green stone on either side.
Huh.
I'll open the tube up.
Okay.
Now
And
look
I'll
over his shoulder.
Inside the
I don't want to see any ghosts. I am staying away from this.
Yeah, you
hole.
open up the tube, and inside the tube is a scroll.
I'll open it up, trying to keep people who are reading over my shoulder from being able to see it.
He who reads the scroll is cursed with luck and love, never to find a partner or companion.
Well, here's what's in the scroll tube.
Oh, this thing is useless. It's all about music and crap.
Bardic
You should
scroll.
bury it.
Freaking
It's
hilarious.
terrible.
What the hell?
I stuff it back in the tube and throw it on the
Light it on
ground
fire.
and stomp away.
I'll pick up the tube.
Yeah? I
Yeah,
figured
that's
you
right.
would.
You can have my leftovers.
I'll pull it out. Oh, yeah. I guess you weren't able to read this very well because it's
I could
quite-
read it. It's just that's not my idiom.
not all of us can be special.
All right, so as you're looking
know
this
I
thing
am,
over, you
you're
notice it has 4 spells.
Oh, so it's an old style D&D scroll.
Bane, Identify, Disguise Self, and Enhance Ability.
Okay.
Grumble, grumble.
And,
Sayer's getting more and
and
more
of course,
cranky.
you know how spell scrolls work.
So it was Bane. What else? Sorry.
Bane, Identify, Disguise Self, and Enhance Ability.
Anyone else here have any magic rings I'd like to compare to see if this one might have any form of magic. I'm looking on the inside to see if there's any runes anywhere, if it's just pretty.
Well, I mean, it looks pretty. Who did what just now?
Shailene.
Yeah, I did not mean to type insight. I don't know why I'm hitting things. Oh, that was before. Okay, yeah, just the message. Yeah, I have this ring here, and I'll show you the other ring.
What ring do you
Yeah,
But
show?
not
it's a +1 with warmth.
just comparing.
Damn, Ron.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was muted, so I'm doing the thieves' can back. I'm like, yeah, I'll let them. I don't like it though. You know.
Yeah, all I saw was a bunch of hand movement and then a bird being flipped.
Yeah,
so-
I realized I was muted when you all kind of looked like, what the hell is that? And I'm
I was
like,
like, what the hell's he doing?
All right,
oh,
so
my button.
with the prestidigitation, cleaning it as clean as it was, you notice that it is pristine. So with in the condition the body was in, that you
Mhm.
found the ring on,
It would make sense that it might be magic.
it might have some interesting properties to it.
Who did you ask to prestidigitate the ring? Just curious.
Brendan. Because you were up north and then we started cutting wood and I didn't realize you would come down with us.
Okay. Just remembering that. Just remembering that.
Well, I got this ring, no idea what it does. Unless someone else wants to put it on,
Go for it.
I'll go for it. It might not come off as I look directly at Zaire.
Why would it not come off?
Anyone?
Well,
I mean, does it match the one I'm already wearing?
if you like this nice little scroll here, I could burn it up to identify that ring if you like.
It's up to you.
We should just take it. Don't wear it yet.
It's
We can
your
take it
scroll.
back and get it identified.
It could be useful now, or it could be.
You know what could be useful now? Hunting and killing ogres.
Your call, Crendon.
We'll put that on the back.
Shailene sounds salty, bro. What's
Okay.
wrong with you? Are you that hungry?
Okay.
I'll take it. And
having him prestidigitate, giving him stuff, and you're letting him make the calls.
well, I mean, it's the spell scroll that he can use
Why am I here?
because
the
you have
way-
other options.
Thayer's gonna go sulk.
All right, so are we not using the spell scroll?
No.
Okay,
Sliding the ring on.
very good.
Does it come off?
Give me a second, I will double check. You slide the ring on.
And then I would sit for like 1, 2, 3, try and pull it off.
Pulls off just fine.
Okay, and I'll put it back on.
All right, you put it back on.
Because his wouldn't come off, so I was a little wary of that.
I wonder if it'll change when you attune to it.
Mine comes off. I just don't want to take it off.
I think if I tried to pull your ring off like last time, I'd pull your finger off.
All right, so
That's good. I didn't want you to pull the ring off.
the night
I don't want you to pull his
continues.
finger.
The night, yeah, we don't. Nobody wants you to pull his finger. The night continues to darken, and the clouds thicken above your heads, though not enough to black out Lunios or the Red Star. As you prepare to continue your trek from out of the dark thicket, jump two big, broad-shouldered, ape-like creatures. They are frightening monsters with menacing red eyes and slimy strings of yellow drool hanging from their fanged mouths. They have large bulbous heads that protrude, with protruding forked antlers, dark green fur covering their bodies. They stand on two legs but are somewhat hunched over. Were they standing straight, they'd likely be almost 7 feet tall. The strange creatures wear no clothes and carry no weapons. The creatures move quickly towards you, hooting, screeching loudly, their sharp razor-like claws ready to rend your flesh. And I will what the hell?
Sounds like a squeaky toy.
Yes, it does.
It'd be my dogs. Please hold.
Okay, that's you.
Okay,
I thought that was coming through your headset as you were talking. I just heard.
that's what I was like, what the hell is
Uh,
that?
Because you each looked at each other like, what?
All right, so I'm going to show you guys what you see coming towards you. So here you go.
Ooh,
Ooh, those are pretty.
can I give it a hug?
So first and foremost, let me clear this off.
Oh, I know what he wants.
No, thank you.
DMs only want one thing.
No, thank
It's
you.
disgusting.
Yeah, no.
What do DMs want?
Initiative?
I'm assuming, but I'm waiting.
Yes, roll the initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Because that was my advantage from Spotty. That
Here they are. So let's see.
ooh.
I'll roll for this one. And roll for this one. All right. So descending order, Sayer with a 21.
I'm gonna move back and dodge.
Hold on.
I'll be like, no, you got this, Crendon. You got this.
Let me call
He's
out
just
the
checking.
initiative orders first.
Which way are they coming from? North or
Other
south?
side of the trees.
Other side of the
Hernan's
trees,
got a
okay.
20. Shailene's got a 19. Crendon with a 19. Smedley with a 6. Sidear with a 5.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, I did
and
click on my token.
are you not there? I thought I saw you. Crendon with a 19.
You're there.
I am now. My initial roll was a 19. The second roll, so you have to refresh your order. Sorry.
Oh, I gotcha. There. All right. So, well,
I step back. I take the dodge action. Crendon's got this one, guys. Apparently, he can do everything.
and with that,
Salty.
And I'm going to continue to sulk because I said that's what I was going to do.
yep. And what we'll do is we'll pick up there next week.
Oh, then I should move back here.
Cool.
I'll move back there then, and I'll sulk next week. Don't let me forget,
And
Tara.
let's see what happens to
No.
Huranan next week.
You're good at
She's
it.
put a ring on his finger.
Yes.
It goes right under my remind Dan to pull the giveaway.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
So,
Hey,
ladies
Sayer,
and
be a
gentlemen who are
spoiled
still
brat.
here, we have. Let me see. We have 6 total entries right now. So, last minute, if you haven't put in the word squirrel, let me announce it for you again. That should announce it.
Apparently, at some point, I clicked out and I didn't realize it.
So, put in the
And
word.
by the way, did you get my message
Well, it depends
Sorry.
where you sent the message to.
Me?
to GM?
Private message or something?
Yeah, Whisper. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Okay.
So, okay. Sayer, there's a big apple next. Well, not big. It's kind of a small apple nearby, right next to you.
Well, I'm hungry, but this is probably Crendon's apple. You
But
should
no,
come
that-
get it, since apparently everyone likes Crendon better.
All right. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you want to be entered, people are already starting to leave. All right. Well, going once,
Is it a must be present to win?
going twice. Yeah, pretty much. All right. Well, I'm gonna draw.
Winner is.
Winner is Gallinet 23.
All right.
Hooray!
Very nice.
Cool.
All right. All right. Thank you very much.
I gave you inspiration on that. I want you to know.
All right,
Okay, so
thank
we'll
you.
take care of that, and next week we may pop in and do another drawing because we had two more portfolios to give away. That was counting the one we just used. So, ladies and gentlemen, next time Sunday, meet us for some Dungeons with Veterans. Monday, watch as Rod runs us through the Curse of Strahd and continues to ruffle my feathers.
Ha, ha, ha.
Bum-bum.
no.
The picture is done.
Are you finished with that?
It's perfect.
Do you want to share that right now?
You've only been working on it all night. Ain't
Yeah,
like you done
come
anything
here.
else.
No. I've been working on this like over
She's been working on it for a while. This is the one that she was working on the other day that So we'll reveal that to everybody else next week, but we will reveal it to our players here in just a second. So thanks for joining us,
Good
and
night,
we will see you
y'all.
next time.
Spotty, thank you so much. You're my hero.